Blouse spin.
Yo. Yo.
Trying to catch up to Mallory.
Shit. That's why I treat these hoes the way I treat them. Shit. Bring back TikTok reacts. I did bring back TikTok reacts. What are you talking about? Chat, I have an incredible update for you. On the diabetic Barbie saga. Chat, crazy update. Here we go. All right. We'll just get right into it, guys. So, where were we? Where were we in this story? Popbase announced that Barbie is launching its first doll with type 1 diabetes. Okay. Then our friend Beta, this guy's a comment. Now this guy's gotten a million responses because I respond. This guy says, do people with diabetes type 1 really look like that? To which I responded with a thirst trap of me where I'm going to be honest, I look fucking insane. Like this was post gym. I look kind of insane right here. Okay. So I responded with this. This is my favorite. Okay, sorry. Let me show you my favorite response ever. Okay, a bunch of whatever random rad. Okay, let's go to the probable. I am bigger than that. What the fuck? What the fuck? I have a very guys. I'm not. What the fuck? I don't have a micro penis. No, this is the best response. At least 62% of type 1s are considered overweight or obese. Cool that you're in shape. Doesn't ignore the others. Okay, now hold on. Pause the fucking music. Hold on. Watch this shit. I respond my alt account where I'm like, hey man, I got you. I'm going to read this for you. Approximately 62% of adults with type 1 diabetes in the US are affected by overweight or obesity. That's where he got the 62% from. This is nearly the same rate as those without diabetes, which is actually slightly higher, 64%. And lower than those with type 2 diabetes, though. But here's what's crazy.
Highway.
The rants of Madman. This guy, it's like here's his point, and then I'm like, hey man, I got you. And then his response was still the majority. I clicked on his profile. All right. Satirist, political commentator, proud, always a proud Christian. Hashtag White Lives Matter. Previous account was nuked by nons. Follow back if you're white. Re-immigration now. Not only that, but okay, I'm sorry. Listen, I kind of judge everyone when they do it. Anyone who changes the fucking emoji colors, there's like a tier list of how bad it is if you change the emoji colors, okay? First of all, I think the emojis should be the default Simpsons yellow, okay? Like just the default, no one's skin color is that, okay? It's literally based off a yellow fucking smiley face. It's like no one's skin color is that yellow. I get it though, if you want to change it to be black or brown and you're, trying to, if you change it to be white though, like, fuck you, dude. Like, anyways, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm back and pissed off. I want you guys to know I was gonna write a reply to this. It was like it's still in the majority, and I was like, I literally opened this up and I was like, what do you mean? It's the same. Like, what's your point? I was gonna write that. I was like, wait, pause. Let me just click on his profile. So I clicked on his profile, and then you know what I did, chat? I closed Twitter. I was like, I'm done. Nope, that's enough Twitter for the day. That was enough Twitter for the day. What's up, chat? Welcome to the stream. Hello, everyone. Hi. What's up, guys? Thanks for the subs, by the way. Kimmy Claire, thanks for the 40 months. Oh, Wake Up with the Prime. And Mallory with the 48 months. Thanks for the subs, guys. What's up, chat? Hi, Blah. How are you today? I'm great. Chat, I've been cooking up content for you guys for the Vancouver trip. Normally, I was just going to go for the hockey, but I realized there's some really fucking good content opportunities there. Arsenal, thanks for the 5 gifted. Sheesh. What's up, Grimry? What's up, Hamoud? What's up? Yeah, can't argue with stupid. Yeah, at a certain point, I just gotta. All right, chat. Mickey does. As a jaundiced person, I'm offended. You don't think us yet. No one exists like that color of yellow. Okay. Oh. Chat, what's going on? What's the news? What's been going on? What's the drama? What's the tea? Pause. Before we go into the drama, okay, listen. I as a professional fence sitter, I do want to cover. There's someone on the left that does kind of annoy me, and I don't know how to explain this to you guys. Can you start the YouTube? God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, YouTube frogs. Holy shit. That is my bad. Bro, even the YouTube frogs I feel bad. They literally have to come into Twitch just to tell me to start the fucking stream. This is like the 3rd time recently I forgot about this. I'm sorry, guys. That's my bad, YouTube frogs. What's up, guys? All right. Yeah, right wingers are melting down over immigrant Superman. There's an immigrant Superman. Wait. Pause. Can we pause on this? Can we pause on this? Immigrant Superman. Superman is an immigrant. He's literally a fucking alien. He's from Krypton. How is he not an immigrant? Wait, what? Am I crazy? He's not. He's not born in the UA. He is literally an alien. Actual alien. What the fuck? That's crazy. All right, no, guys, listen. I need to farm both. I need to farm both sides. As a professional fence sitter, I need to farm both sides. Can I just tell you guys something? I don't like Dean Withers. Not that I don't like him. I don't know the guys. I shouldn't say that. It's not that I don't like him. I don't like a lot of how he presents himself. He gives me the ick, okay? He reminds me of that kid in college that would just always raise his hand and talk, and that kid that always was extra prepared for class, and he would have been that kid that raised his hand and be like, professor, you forgot to collect our homework, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, you little bitch, shut the, or he would and do it when half the class is still trying to scribble in the homework, and he's like, professor, you said you were going to collect the homework at the start of class, not at the end of class. Meanwhile, my ass is over there fucking copying Sally Sue's homework, trying to get it done by the end of class. He's you if you were 20. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. No, I mean, so I think I've told you guys this. My issue with him before I even saw this clip was he just seems like one of those he's one of those politics Andes that cares. He cares more about being right and making other people look and feel stupid than he does about actually getting any point across. Anyways, here was the clip. So apparently he orders his fan base to dox a father and report them to CPS. I don't know, what are y'all on? He's chill as fuck. All right, Nia KMS, I don't know. Maybe you guys fuck with him. It's okay if you do. This was just what I saw.
If I was dumb enough to send my kid in, it's no different than a baby commercial for diapers.
Can you answer my question? Do you think that you have the right to consent to 65-year-old men looking at your son while he's naked?
I wouldn't allow it.
Do you think that you have the right? Do you think that you have the right to allow it? Do you think if you did allow it, that you would be violating the consent of your child?
They have no choice in the matter whatsoever. It's my decision as the parent. And I wouldn't put my kid in that situation. That's why I think pageants are weird in the first place. I would never.
So I don't know what the context of this argument is, but, and he's reacting like this is some horrible thing this dad has said. But the thing is, I think even in this context, I think, I'm going to be honest with you, chat, kids don't have consent. They're their parents choose things. There's obviously some oversight from the government of stuff. It's your parents choose things. Even this guy's I don't want my kids doing this, so I'm gonna, I think his loaded question is about if he puts his kid in a pageant, one of the weird beauty pageants, and the dad is saying, yeah, it's my right to, it's my right as the parent to do that. I wouldn't do it though. I don't know the guy, but it just seems like he wants to farm. Yeah, I'm and he act what is this reaction to this?
Amen. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I think that you don't deserve to have any custodial rights over your child. So for those watching, their handle is goatman91096. It's gonna be their handle. If there happens to be anybody in here that's good at has facial recognition software,
you can find it. It's fine. Nothing I said was wrong.
Okay,
I just said that the kid doesn't get to make the decision.
What's your name?
I would never put them in that situation.
Okay, what's your name?
And why are you trying to dox people, dude? That's weird.
Because I want to find who you are so I could call CPS and have them take your child away from you.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure you would like to try to do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's just fucking inexcusable. There's things you can do as a creator. That's just I'm sorry. Unless this kid comes out with the most like insane apology ever, I will never fuck with him. That is fucking insane. I'm pretty sure if I was to guess what this argument is all about, if I was to guess, knowing that it's liberals versus conservative, it's probably he's arguing with some conservative dad who's explaining that his kid doesn't have the right to it's probably about transitioning. It's probably some trans rights thing. And then I don't know, Dean probably brought up like, oh, but you can like put your kids through pageants where like old men will look at them. And then this guy's like, yeah, I can do that, but I won't because I'm not a fucking weird parent. This dad is basically saying, as a parent, I have the option to be a bad parent or be a good parent. I will be a good parent. Is it true, chat, that a parent, if they want, can force their kids to do beauty pageants? Like, yeah, like that is kind of their ability as a parent to do. Like, we don't just give kids free reign. Kids don't have full autonomy to go do whatever the fuck they want. They are basically have to listen to their parents. Does that mean their parents should have them do stupid fucking shit or like go and do the weird fucking beauty pageants? No, and that's what this dad was saying.
Yes, I would. So
they would never even do it. That's the best part.
Okay.
Because I would take the part, and I have a witness sitting here who's heard me say I would never put my child in that situation.
Okay. So what's your name?
So don't worry. Move the goalpost too, by the way.
So you said that you think that parents have every right to exploit and traffic their children. So
no, that's not what I said.
So,
I mean, okay, this is really funny. Like he needs to like pause, and like we should all pause. If you think about what it means to traffic a child, like okay, theoretically, my parents were trafficking me when they told me to get on a plane, and I was too young to understand what getting on a plane meant. And I was like, I don't want to go on this flight. They flew me to Hawaii. Technically, my parents trafficked me to Hawaii. I did not consent to going to Hawaii. I was not old enough to consent to going to Hawaii. I didn't know what a fucking airplane was. Technically, I was trafficked. Like, isn't that a weird thing where he's like, you're okay? Parents can traffic their kids? It's like, you mean take their kids with them? Like,
move the goalpost too, by the way.
So you said that you think that parents have every right to exploit and traffic their children. So
no, that's not what I said.
So,
and as far as exploiting their children, yeah, bro. Listen. We should get my parents on the call because technically I was exploited as a child. Chat. I did unpaid labor for my parents. They exploited me. I had to do unpaid labor. There were these things that they made me do, chat. It was basically, I mean, I felt the hardships of my ancestors during the Holocaust. They had me do these things called chores. Unpaid labor. It was hard labor, chat. Like, what?
I'm not going to debate it with you. That is what you said. So I just putting this out there for anybody. Feel free to take his profile picture. Maybe you could go on like TikTok.com/his handle. You could save his profile picture, run it through some like reverse image search. Maybe it will link back to like a Facebook or something where you could.
It's not even like, dude, he's like literally just instructing his audience how to go find and dox this guy to report him to CPS. Like, this is evil. This is actually fucking insane.
Find his name. And if you do find said information, that's public, by the way.
You're more than welcome to.
Feel free to take that information and report it to CPS. Feel free to take that information and report it to like the law authorities in this area. Feel free to take that information and report it to maybe his local CPS, etc. Child Protective Care, Child Protective Services. Feel free to do that. I'll go ahead and leave him on the live for around another 20 or 30 seconds here before we kick him, just so you guys, and anybody that's interested in trying to do this.
That's insane. That's insane. Again, we don't, and again, I don't think we have the full context of the conversation, but I'm pretty sure, at least from what the dad is, at least from what this dad is saying, I guarantee this was some conversation about like, I don't know, children's rights to, I don't know, maybe it was in regards to transitioning. Who knows what it was, but I'm pretty sure the take of the dad was this. He's like, hey, like, do I as a parent have the right to put my child in a commercial or like put my child in a child beauty pageant? Yes. Do I as a dad ever want to do that? No. Like that, which is just a very normal fucking take. Like that's just a very normal take. That, and I don't know, that was fucking insane to go at. Like, I don't know. That's insane. Liberal final thoughts. Anyways. What's up, chap? Do you know the Ludwig creator clash drama? What's the Ludwig creator crash on? What's up, Nixie? What's up, chat? What's the Dude, I saw Ludwig was getting cooked by people on Twitter. I thought Ludwig, guys, listen, I get all my good fence sitting takes from Ludwig. Well, like, what the fuck? Hello, Unc. What's up, Gwen? What happened with Ludwig, chat? Lud has a habit of shooting himself in the foot. All right. Well, we got a Hamoud. We've got our first Hamoud TikTok of the week, chat. Here we go. All right, here we go. POV after your fourth goon. Okay. Hamoud TikTok incoming. Thank you. Thank you for that. or I don't know, genuine, authentic. Like, and I'm not trying to like knock on like Speed or like some of the other people who've done these crazy music videos and stuff, but like the song was like quickly, it was like they made it really quick. It's a good song, banger. And then like they just made a fun, like, dude, this music video, I know what this is. This is like, it's either like on the Santa Monica beach or like Malibu beaches. They just brought some friends and then at sunset just recorded them having fun. And that's it. This is great. But we could go through it and we could literally analyze. You should bring your best friends right now. Okay. One of the emotes is good. All right, so like do like a little thumb thing. And remember like always kind of like point a little bit. Uptown. I'm telling you, this is like, see? Point at your head like this. I'm a Gen Z dancer now, chat. Meet me on the West End, uptown. I promise I will never let you down. Point at yourself a little bit. I can, yeah. I got it. All right, I'm ready for the next function, chat. I know how to dance Gen Z style. I fucking did it. Also, someone find me the clip. Dude, I love when Jody is unhinged about shit. There was like a clip where someone needs to find it. Jody was watching this. I guess some chatter was like, "You're too old for this song, Auntie." And then she just laughed. She's like, "Oh, you should kill yourself." And I was like, I listen, I will say, not to be mean, but there was like a time where like you couldn't tell people to kill themselves because like suicide was like a really like taboo thing. But now it feels like we're kind of like, nah, people are kind of stepping out of their lane. It's okay to tell them to kill themselves. Yeah, maybe it was this. Yeah, this clip. Hold on. Put this way so we can see her on.
I'm obsessed. I do. I love it. Auntie, you're too old for this song. Oh, what is it like if you killed yourself? I'm obsessed. I do. I love it. Auntie, you're too old for this song. Oh, what is it like if you killed yourself? I'm obsessed.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna start doing that. I feel like I'm just gonna tell people like if they're like saying some dumb shit, I'm just like, yeah, fucking kill yourself. Like I don't give a fuck. Listen, chat. I realized this when talking with Miz, because Miz was all worried about like, you know, we were on his stream, right? He's like, oh man, like, you know, I'm going through this drama and this drama. And I even said, I was like, man, I could just take the heat off you by dropping some nukes. You know what I realized, chat? I think the next time I get people pissed at me or upset with me for some unhinged shit I said, I'll just drop the nukes. I'm too old to defend myself. So I'd rather just fucking bring everyone else down, you know? I can't believe this is a real clip. Yeah, this is an amazing clip. We're all going out soon anyways. You're just giving them advice to head out early. Yeah, it's just like telling people to go home early. Exactly. We still love you, Unk, even if you're pushing 40. Hey, thanks, man. Blau, I'm pissed at no. Don't try to bait me into dropping the T. Okay, so what Ludwig do? Where's the why? I saw a bunch of tweets at this about Ludwig. Oh, okay. Creator clash canceled. Ludwig talked about the whole thing, but that is not what Hassan thinks. So people wait. The Hassan side of Twitter is not happy with Ludwig for his... What the fuck? I have a lot of thoughts on this being a Ludwig... Wait. Ludwig on Creator Crash. He's more upset about the event being canceled than what Ian was talking about in his... Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Whoa. I don't understand. I don't even understand the context. I don't know what this means. Here's the actual Lud video.
All right, chat. If you guys haven't heard, there's been a big update. Creator Clash 3 is officially canceled. We talked about it a bit ago. So,
Why?
all right, chat. If you guys haven't heard, there's been a big update. Creator Clash 3 is officially canceled. We talked about it a bit ago, so I figured it was worth doing an update because we talked about it maybe a couple of months ago. But they finally posted today, we've made the difficult decision to cancel Creator Clash. All existing pay-per-view tickets will receive automatic refunds, no actions required. While the event will go as planned, all funds will still be donated to charity, and our fundraising efforts will continue the months ahead. Thank you to the fighters for their hard work, the Creator Clash team. Which, if I'm being totally candid, is like long time coming. I think it's probably long time coming. This has been dead for a while and like on life support. You know, this has been in a vegetative state. So it is, I think.
Wait, that's true though, right? Okay. Chat, you guys are like, okay, please guys. I am not an internet historian. I don't keep track of all this stuff. My understanding is Creator Clash, I need to like agree on some basic facts. Was Creator Clash already struggling? Okay.
I think ultimately the right call that they canceled it. Because if they had gone through with it, I think it would have done so bad. Ethan Klein did it. Okay. I'm not trying to be controversial here, but I do think iDubbbz posting the content cop was one of the dumbest moves ever. Straight up. That was crazy. I think it was not considerate of how many other people would be dragged into the situation.
I already know. Chat, I don't have to watch any more of this, and I can already tell you, I can already form my view, and I can explain to you all what happened. Okay? Okay. Let me download, let me digest. Downloading. Okay. Here's what I think happened. I think Creator Clash was not going to succeed. I think Creator Clash was already doomed. It sounded like, from my understanding, they didn't even raise money for charity from the last time. They actually still had like expenses. So it sounds like the event was already doomed. Now, I don't know if but I guess there's other people then. I don't know if it's Hassan, or I don't know if Hassan even said anything about it. I'd have to hear it from Hassan. I'm guessing there are other people in this never-ending war of Hassan versus Ethan Klein, which, if you're keeping track, chat, I could have gotten a PhD in theoretical physics and evolutionary neuroscience in the time that it would take me to research whatever the fuck the lore is between Ethan and Hassan and this never-ending conflict between them, right? So that got involved in, and so there's people then who are like, no, Ethan Klein is the one who actually caused the ending of Creator Clash. And Hassan, or sorry, not Hassan, Ludwig just said, no, that's not the case. Now, Ludwig made a critical, fatal error. All he had to say when he saw the Ethan Klein comment, all he had to say was, nah, that's not why it's going down. There's a lot of reasons. That's all he had to say. That's all he should have said. That's all he should have said.
Of how many other people would be dragged into the situation who don't give a fuck and just want to fight. You know, make that video when Creator Clash isn't happening, I would say. That makes no sense to me. It did not help the event whatsoever. It hurt the event.
You know what? I'm going to ask a question. Do you guys think irregardless of the event, the event was going to be canceled anyways. Do you guys think the content cop helped the event? I'm not asking if it hurt it. Do you think it would have helped it? Okay. The event would have been fine if the video never came out. Wait, I think this is why I think this is such a that's a wrong way to ask the question. Why is that a wrong way to ask the question? I think chat, I think the event was cooked regardless of the video. I think the event was cooked regardless of the video. I think Ludwig also knows that.
Went to bat.
I think Ludwig also knows that too and kind of said that too.
But Hassan for him. But like also Hassan's audience isn't watching fucking boxing events. What is that? That's not, I don't know. At some point you have to realize you're operating a business, and I mean, you have to make the call. Like what's more important, is the business or making the videos you want to make, which is like your own call to make. But anyway, I'm kind of sad about it. I won't lie. I'm kind of sad about it. Mainly because I know a lot of the people that were fighting in the event, and I was looking forward to seeing them fight. Like
Tubbo versus Sapnap was going to be fucking crazy.
I was looking forward to the Minecraft bout, the Sapnap and Tubbo.
See, this is the oh yeah, good. See, good taste, Ludwig. Yeah, he knows that would have been a fire fight. But chat, even in the chat, like, you guys realize why like these things are hard to discuss? Because even in the chat, someone's like, "Did the content cop cause the event to be canceled?" And Hamoud's like, "No." And then someone else is like, "Yes." And then someone else is like, "Yes, iDubbbz's wife said it was doing bad even before the Guys, I can we all agree? I feel like this is pretty. My understanding of the Creator Clash was that they were already really struggling after Creator Clash 2. Right? Like, I think Creator Clash was not going to happen. I don't think the video is the reason why. Now, someone could say, I think maybe the video was the final nail in the coffin. Exactly what makes Ludwig's comments wrong? I think the problem with if I was to be honest, the only problem with Ludwig's comments is I think he just didn't have to say anything. Like, he probably just didn't have to say anything else and fan the flames. Like, it's not. Listen, I have learned. I have even learned this. It's like you cannot. I don't know. I actually don't even know. I don't even know what Ludwig has specifically said that is wrong. I just don't think it was like
the content cop was one of the dumbest moves ever. Straight up. That.
Oh, okay. So I think it's this comment. I bet this is the one.
Was posting the content cop was one of the dumbest moves ever.
Okay, so here's the problem. I think people are listening to that and they are hearing, I think iDubbbz's content cop was dumb. I think that's how people are hearing it. Right? And that riles people up because they're like, no, iDubbbz's content cop is calling out Ethan Klein. That's really important in this Ethan versus Hassan debate, right? But I think what Ludwig is saying here is not that. I think he's saying that the iDubbbz content cop was dumb if you are trying to get Creator Clash 3 to do well because it's a polarizing video when you're like the head of an event. And I think that's just that's a Ludwig take. Not a bad, I'm not even saying like a Ludwig take like in a bad way. It's more like he's giving a take not from the, hey, do I agree with this content or not? But hey, I'm running a charity event. Should I get involved? Like, it's basically this, chat. If you're running a charity event, should you get involved in controversy right before that event? Is kind of, you know, Ludwig is just saying the timing of the content cop was bad. Yeah, I like, I don't know. I just, also, I'm not giving my, by the way, before I get in trouble on Twitter, get people mad, I'm not trying to weigh in on my thoughts, guys. We all know I'm going to fence it no matter. I'm just trying to understand maybe the perspectives as why people are thinking the way. Is that not like a fair maybe interpretation of this, though, that maybe some people are like, he's being overly critical of the content cop when in reality he's the high level thing saying, hey, you're running a charity event, posting a video that is controversial before a charity event is probably not a good idea. But it sounds like, as we're all in agreement, it didn't even matter because it was going to be canceled anyways. Don't check Twitter. Ah, fuck. Chat, do I have to stay off Twitter now? Fuck.
Of mine, we play basketball every Sunday. I know how hard he's been training. I mean, that's another thing too. The trainers or the fighters have been training so hard. So it's kind of sad that they won't get to, you know, see the what's the phrase? The fruits of their soil, the fruits of their labor. Yeah, I think that's sad. You know, like for example, Peach Jar has literally announced last week, surprise, see you soon. And she announced that she's going to be in Creator Clash 3.
What a loser. She's never getting signed.
I can literally hear Sear in the background. What a loser. She's never getting signed. Can we watch Peach's? Listen, I want to watch Peach's video. Can we watch Peach's video?
And then tweeted today, man, LOL, I spent $3,000 on an announcement video and paid for 2 months of equipment and travel. The cancellation was supposed to be announced the next day I posted that and they moved it back. The event wasn't even selling tickets, which is a bummer. Time to recruit them for chess boxing. Okay, low key, I tried to make that move. I had very briefly an opportunity to pitch chess boxing 2, and I thought, you know, this is
I think I did see some comments though about this, which is like, okay, I think there were some people where it's like, well, Lud's just talking about creators and like being able to fight in the creator clash versus chess boxing. And then other people were like, yeah, well, how is that not more important than a genocide that's going on right now? I don't think that you get to make that argument when we are talking about whatever is the just insanity that is the fucking weird Ethan Klein versus Hassan fans, H3 versus Hassan, whatever fucking insanity, all that. Like, you don't get to just claim that as like the proxy for the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. I'm sorry. Like that is it's fucking creator drama too. Okay, like I don't I not all of us can fucking keep up with that. I tried and I still don't know what the fuck is going on with that. So I don't think that's a fair criticism either.
It was a good opportunity. I could probably just, take all the cards. Creator Clash would have zero involvement.
Not conflict, it's a genocide. Guys, I'm so sorry. It's literally just how the fucking books that I read referred to it, okay? I'm so sorry. It's just it's a habit of I call it unk speech, okay? Call it unk speech, okay? L fence sitting.
I would do my own event and then just whoever would want from the Creator Clash 3 to, try chess boxing too. So that, at least the efforts that they put into training wouldn't be in vain. They could still get paid out, yada, yada, yada. But unfortunately, the deal that would pay for that fell through. And I am not in the business of running events that lose hundreds of thousands of dollars anymore. So I didn't force it through. Coward? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I did that enough in my 20s. When you're in your 30s, man, you kind of realize that, when you take these risks, you're not just risking your own financial situation, you're risking your loved ones, my mom, my grandpa. It's like stuff like you got to consider this. So yeah, just, y'all young folk, you're going to get it. You're going to get it, bro. You're going to get it. Your grandpa's alive? Don't do that, right?
Good work pulling in the 30s
Please?
card.
Yes, he is. Let's not talk like that. What's your most profitable event? Probably an event I ran this year. The GM event went great.
Bro, you are closer to being 40 than being 20.
You know what? I actually think.
Hey Ludwig the First was hearing your bones have been a little sore lately, but luckily some of your merch can help out an old man's bones because it's so comfortable. Let's go, old man. Happy birthday, old wig.
Thank you very much for the donations, chat. I will say, I watched this video from Dad. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's a heartbreaker. This video was so sad. This video was so sad. It made me feel so bad.
Training because the event's canceled now and it's just over and there's just no more money. And it's really messing me up and it's really hard for me to be okay with this. That's why I'm making this stupid video, because I'm upset. It sucks. I put my heart into this. I got freaking beat hard this year, harder than I ever had. And I thought, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna train like a freaking professional. Keep my head down, avoid this drama, and now here I am, screwed.
At this point, I just started getting too worked up, so I'm now just ending the video. When I filmed this, I just sort of spilled my guts and got kind of worked up. Then I remembered more things I wanted to say, and I tried to compose myself a little bit better, so the video's a bit wild.
Okay, if I was to come out with any take on this, I think it's this. Okay, it's Creator Clash 3 was cooked before the iDubbbz content cop thing, which I couldn't even watch through because I just don't know what the fuck is going on with this. However, I do not think that it is. I think that it is unfair to look at whatever is like the effort put in by someone like by like Peach Jars or Dad or any of these other people. I think it's unfair to look at their effort put in and then be like, yeah, but that has nothing compared to what's going on in Palestine right now. When what's going on in Palestine is what's going on between Ethan and Hassan. Like, I'm sorry that that is a, you can be fully aware of whatever other conflicts and atrocities are going on in the world without caring about what's going on between Ethan and Hassan. I'm sorry. that
last thing
that drama does not trump everyone else's stuff, because like that their drama is not a stand-in for geopolitical conflicts.
want to say is that I always tried to be respectful of them, publicly and personally, when I was talking to them. I've always given them the benefit of the doubt and never really wanted to place blame on them or anyone. And then it turns out they were just talking trash about me behind my back. Ian's coach said on H3 that they used to say I was weird and talk trash about me, and then I also heard the same thing from Froggy Fresh 2 years ago. I don't care if people think I'm weird, because I do make weird videos. I like being different and unique. I'm used to people saying I'm weird. I was just very surprised that it was happening by 2 other creative people. I thought they were like me, and I didn't expect them to make fun of me for being different. I thought that was the point of Creator Clash, was to gather the unique people and put them in a boxing ring. I guess not. So there you go. That's everything. That's my...
Dude, this video's so sad. The whole video's sad. I mean, it gives the context of, you know, why he boxes. And it's also like more interesting, obviously, to hear from the perspective of someone who like does this, and it's much more important because of like the importance of the financial aspects. You know, not to say that the hard work of someone who's got a lot of money isn't as valuable, but the risk is much smaller, right? The inherent risk of giving away time from your job when you have enough money that you can take that time off, I think makes it sad too, that context. But dude, it is sad. But I think he also said,
I don't think Ludwig should have gone in on iDubbbz as much, or like on the creator cop or content. I don't even know what the fuck these things. Content cop creator clash. Content cop creator clash. These fucking alliterations, chat, are too much for me. Yeah, probably should have gone in on that as much. I think we all agree. It sounds like people from kind of all the sides agree that Creator Clash 3 was kind of screwed for a number of reasons ahead of this. It sounds like, right? So it sounds like it was already screwed. Yes. I just don't. Like I said, I just don't think that the Ethan versus Hassan shit needs to spill into everything. Yeah, that's my take on it. And if your counterpoint to that is that, well, we're a bunch of privileged creators and we should be caring about the Palestinian genocide, absolutely, I agree. We should also be caring about a lot of other things as well. The Sudanese civil war is also, I wish more creators would, you know, give some lip service to that and talk about that. I wish that they would talk, but if they're going to do that, if they're going to talk about the plight of the Palestinian people, do it not in the context of Ethan versus Hassan. So, on that note, chat, I will say, and I'll happily cover it when we do our politics section again this weekend. I'll happily do and cover some more, you know, news around that. But in the context of Blau versus Ray, it said, yeah. Listen, I you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think everything needs to, like, I feel like that drama is just, that's not the context in which we should be looking at geopolitical events.
in the video, he might do a Misfits fight. He might be on a Misfits card, which could be cool. I feel like all the time lost from work is the worst part of it all. Yeah. I mean, Ginger Pale, you trained, right? You've been training, no? Yeah, I'm ready to punch. Brother, I'm not your ticket. I'm sorry. I am not your ticket. I am not your ticket. I cannot run a chess boxing event. I am sorry.
Chat. Okay, we're through this. We're through this bit of news. Chat, I have an update. I finished Red Rising. Okay. This is a Blau book club. Oh my God. Chat, we should start that in the Discord. The BBC, the Blau book club. I love BBC. There literally was, and then I deleted it. Well, yeah, Ark, but that's because I wasn't reading books. Guys, I love BBC. If you really want to know the plight of the Palestinian people, think about in the context of the Blau versus Lily Pichu rap. Okay. All right. Hi, chat. Welcome to today's stream. Today, we're going to talk about the Palestinian-Israeli conflict in the context of Blau versus Lily rap. Okay. Hey, someone said to do it. Okay.
Hello? Is this good?
Yeah, that's
Volume
good. I
one.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah?
All right. Yeah.
Oh shit, I
Start it
actually
over.
screenshot it. Fuck. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Lily on the diss track, going on the attack. Blouse dois blow. Who can he even talk smack? Dressed like a teen, and a mind like one too. All of his jokes are just Lily some word chew. Hey, which one is more lame? Your sense of humor, those fake silver chains? Even though I'm babysitting chat for 2 hours, I've never met somebody who's that bad at tricky towers. Why the heck? Are you shy? Can't take a little banter, afraid you're gonna cry? I'm telling you this with all of my sincerity, friendship with you.
I kind of glowed up, chat. Wait, hold on. I kind of had a glow up, no? I mean, my teeth got straightened, so I don't have the gap anymore. Damn, I had a glow up.
You was like doing some charity. But I'm a nice girl, right? It's not like I choose to bully you on sight. You make it so easy. Your role plays cheesy. Your eyes tear up whenever you see me. And my own self-esteem tends to go up when I open your stream. I don't know why people find you appealing when every word I say hurts your little fragile feeling.
Okay, so the context of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict in the context of Blau versus Lily Pichu rap battle. So in this scenario, Lily is Israel and I'm Palestine. And basically what you have is a disproportionate amount of power and influence in the creator region. Lily has more clout than me, more connections. You guys can think of Pokimane as basically the United States funding Lily Pichu's clout dominance over me. And on basically all metrics, I just don't have enough, right? I don't have enough viewers. I don't have enough Instagram followers, etc. I used to have more clout, right? I used to have the Arab states, back during, it used to be in fact, I would argue there was probably a time where I actually had a higher view count than Lily. It was probably during the peak of GTA. Okay. We're talking, this is probably in the late 1940s, late 1950s. And I have the support of the Arab nations, right? Chang Gang and the Clean Boys and all that era, right? During GTA. So I'm actually pretty powerful then, but constant depletion of GTA relevancy, just like the Arab states pulling back and away from the conflict, has now caused it to be an extremely asymmetrical conflict and increased support for Lily Pichu from such orgs as Offline TV. So now you're at a point where when people watch the epic rap battle Blau versus Lily and people are like, damn, that was just a massacre. That was a slaughter. That's what we get to in the modern day Palestinian and Israeli conflict, because it's an asymmetrical battle. You are basically, one side has incredible armaments and capabilities, and is not really pulling their punches when using them against a force that is not a nation state. People refer to them, to the people that are championing them, they're just a bunch of rebel freedom fighters. To the people championing against them, they're a terrorist cell, right? But they're certainly not a nation state. It's certainly not an equal battle going on. And that is how I would describe the Palestinian-Israeli conflict in the context of me versus Lily rap battle. Was that pretty good? I actually thought that was a pretty good way of explaining the conflict, and I thought I did pretty good there, chap. No? Was that good? Lily is Israel clipped and shipped. Okay. Relax. It's joking. We're joking around here, chat. Relax. Anyways, Clip Q is open, chat. Oh, wait, I might need to get into the server. Oh, shit. Wait, we might have to go pop into GTA, actually, chat. Sorry. Whoops. It's about to be noon. Well, that was a good session of the app. Do you guys like our yap for the day? Listen, don't take it also don't take any of this stuff too seriously. Just relax, you know. I see we didn't want to get to the blow part of the rap. It's painful. It's painful to watch. Anyways, chat, while I'm booting up GTA, I did want to say, yes, I have finished the first book of Red Rising. Phenomenal book. Huge shout out to Jody Quarter Jade for the recommendation. If I was to describe the book to you guys, I wrote out like a one-liner for her of my thought process on it, but it was like, it's like a much more adult version of the Hunger Games, but set in the backdrop of like, typical Jays, thanks for the 22 months, set in the backdrop of like, or like, of like the exploitation of, you know, interplanetary colonialization, kind of like in The Expanse, right? The Expanse touches on that a bunch. And then it also has one of the best sort of takes on like dystopian human hierarchies. Probably one of the best ones I've seen since Brave New World. Actually, I think it's better than Brave New World, but like obviously like, was it Albert Huxley who wrote Brave New World? That was like one of the OG ones that explored that concept. And I feel like this is just a really refined version of it. Oh no, we're not towing. No, we are we're moderating a debate, chat. I forgot how to roleplay. Chat, good news and bad news. Good news, I don't have that stupid update sign. Bad news is I don't have the crazy shaders set up. Yeah, now I missed the update notification. Well, presumably the update notification won't be... Okay, where the fuck do I go? Where do I go for the debates? Mickey gay or not gay? Still gay, trying to save his relationship though. Hello? 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 Yeah, I just got hit by a fucking car. I don't know if my audio's set up. Settings. Voice. My voice chat wasn't enabled. Okay. Yes, okay. Hello? No, not mouse button. Yes, leave. What the? All the cautions. I don't know what I just did. I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Rockstar putting Pride into GTA is so contradictory considering the original GTA 5 had a mission to unalive a trans person. Rockstar didn't put Pride into GTA. No Pixel did. Number one. Number two, Rockstar in general tends to make commentary on all things. So I'm pretty sure they also... I don't know what that even means. I don't know what... Also... I don't know what mission you're talking about. Also, you don't have to, like, we don't have to say we don't say unalive here. You can say kill. Like, kill is like, don't let chat use, don't be the people who are like, oh my god, they unalived that person. No, use kill. Or otherwise read 1984 and see what happens to language when you diminish it and try to like use weird substitutes for language. No, I would not like to resume. I can't believe you just unalived a chatter right now. Yeah, my bad. Text chat, wait, push to talk. Yes, okay. I'm clicking okay. Bro. What is happening? Key bindings. No. Why will it not let me change push to talk? Do you want to? Yes. Okay. Why am I stuck in this menu still? It didn't change it. Holy shit. Hello? Hello? Did it just not save my... Oh my... chat, I might be cooked today. I can't get any of these to save. Like, why can't I... why won't it save any of these? Push to talk. T. Like, yes, say... You currently have required inputs. What required inputs? This? Hello? Hello? Well, sometimes you have to... Where am I? Why does it look like this? Where am I? Chat? Oh, I'm sorry. Jody Rashford. So it already changed texture budget. I should have done this before streaming. I should have done... I'm so sorry, chat. I have not set up the game since fixing my PC. Oh my God, this is so bad. I don't like what. Where do I even fix stuff? Graphic. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see if I can actually hear people now. Hello? Hello? I gotta call you back. Okay, so it's like muting him. It's like muting the in-game sounds. Voice chat volume. He just didn't have volume. He literally just didn't have volume. Okay. Hello?
Hola, is this Senor Sinclair's?
Yes, it is. Oh my God, you're so fucking loud on my. I need to turn my speakers
Okay,
down.
hold on,
No,
hold
it's
on,
not you.
hold
No,
on.
no, it's not
No,
you.
but
No,
I think it's me. I think
No, no, it's not you.
me.
No, it's not you.
Okay, fix it.
Okay. Yes, but what can I do for you, sir?
Okay, is this the one whose first name is Mickey?
Yes.
Okay, you have been selected. You were chosen.
For what?
You were called upon.
For what?
For this fucking debate that's gonna happen in 30 minutes, amigo. 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I need to. Where is it? Where do I go?
Okay, it's in the Vinewood Bowl, but you have to like. Do you ever do stand-up comedy back in the day?
Yeah.
You did. Okay, good. If you were ever a part of the stand-up comedy scene, they would like give you tickets, the club, and they would force you to like sell them to your friends so they showed up to your own show.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't do that.
No, I'm not saying do that. But you gotta like tell everyone you know on the way here, okay? That you coming.
I need to get there, first of all, okay? I'm gonna go. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Time to try. Can you hear me?
Yes. Sorry. Speakers were crazy.
It's all good. You need a pickup?
Yes, I am on the corner by the LS News Center.
Are they at the News Center? I'll be there in just a second. You're gonna love my new car.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
See you.
But you have to hang up.
You have to hang up. I see you.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is me riding in style. Can I sit in the back seat to feel even cooler?
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, just you wait till I get this thing to the highway. Guess what class this is?
Upper class. We seem very bougie.
Yes, it is definitely upper class. That is the right answer. But it is also an X class.
I don't know what that means.
It's fast.
Oh no, I love when cars in the city go Mach 3 and make it so that the textures in the city don't perfectly render for me. I love that.
You have a problem with that?
Wreckers, you're late. Where are you?
You son of a... I'm late! I've been messaging you all morning! You haven't replied to a single one of my messages!
Don't know what you're talking about.
Where have you been? Benji needs our support! I've been running ragged trying to get this campaign off the ground!
Wreckers, where are you? Wreckers, where are you? I'm picking you up in my new ride. I have a driver now. A chauffeur.
How you doing?
You have a chauffeur? Oh, God. I'm at apartments right now. I'm putting up some signs.
We'll be right there at the apartments. Goodbye.
Oh, good.
Max, darling, I'm back in town for politics. Always drags me back to this city. Hold on, let me answer this call.
All right,
Hello, this is Mickey Sinclair. What can I do for you?
See, Mickey Sinclair, were you told how you're going to moderate? Do you know the rules of the moderation?
The rules are however I want to make them.
Okay, but there has to be some modicum of like order. You understand?
I don't know what modicum means, nor do I know what order means.
Okay, there has to be some semblance of like order.
Darling, it's political theater. I'm going to make it content. It's going to be wonderful. The people will love it. Did you not play the Kamala Harris TikTok Fortnite map? It's going to be like that.
I don't know what that is.
Hey,
okay,
Beverly.
listen. Is Murphy there? Murphy is my guy. Okay, have you talked to him?
I'm not gonna sit in the bed.
No, who are the candidates?
It's me, Edgar, okay,
Oh my
and a guy named Michael Razzle Dazzle Frazzle, okay, some career politician prick.
Whoa, excuse you. Wait, so you're one of the candidates and you're telling me how I should run this?
No. Well, listen, I set it up because literally no one is setting up a debate. I'm doing this out of necessity for the people.
Oh, interesting. So you're setting up a political debate and you're the one contacting the moderators ahead of the debate to tell them how exactly they should run it with a modicum of order, as you said. Isn't that a little, I don't know, nefarious? Maybe a little, I don't know.
Do you know
Scandalous?
how to use social media? Do you know how to use social media?
Yes, Grindr.
Okay, you will be you will be required to look on Twitter to find certain questions and statements from the public.
Oh, I'm representing Benji.
Oh, interesting. So you've already
He's running for the
socially
north. It's the
engineered
south.
some people in
Yeah.
No, I don't know how to. No, I don't know how to look in Twitter. Okay.
Feigned ignorance. Wonderful. No, I used these tricks when I ran for mayor. This is great.
Oh, you ran for mayor?
I was the longest standing mayor in all of Los Santos history until Nino took that title from me.
Oh, see, we've had a Chavez mayorship for over 1 year.
Yeah. I was only 8
Down
months.
the window.
Okay, well.
Oh, I get
Okay,
real
it's fine.
sweaty before
So
things
Murphy
like
didn't
this.
fill you in on
I
anything.
don't want to stick up.
Nope.
I appreciate
Like
that.
most things I do, I'm going to freestyle it. I'll see you there.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Very classy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wreckers,
What the hell's
I'm
going on
supposed to
back-
moderate the debate in the South, okay?
Moderate. Well, you're on Benji's team, right?
Benji's not even in this debate, Breckers.
Yeah. But I talked to Edgar on the phone. He's gonna give us a special shout out at the end of the debate. Look, I figure if you can just say Benji's name as many times as possible throughout, that's good positive fun.
That could
Are
actually
you
work.
don't tell me you've just given me a challenge to put a Benji counter during my moderation of the debate to challenge me to see how many times I can fit the word Benji into my moderation.
I have, and I don't think you can do it more than 5.
All right, say less. I will get a Benji count ready.
Oh, thank God.
It's gonna
thank
be
God.
every sentence now.
That's what we need. Benji's campaign is so down bad. He's also in the middle of a war. How are you supposed to run a mayoral campaign if your gang's in a war? Oh.
That is definitely a rough spot.
Why is Benji running for mayor?
Why not the north as well? Why not the south? They have a great chance in the south. No
He's
one's
bored.
running for the south.
He's
Everyone's
bored.
running for the north.
I don't know. He believes he can make a real change, and he's going to be the
North?
future the city needs.
He's bored,
North, why up
Benji.
north?
He's bored.
No. He said he really believes in this with his whole heart.
Okay, I need to look through my pockets because I always find interesting things in them. Okay, I have an assault rifle.
Jesus.
I'm so sorry.
What the?
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This thing's expensive.
Yeah, insurance we can exchange.
Yeah, I got insurance. Here.
Breckers, don't be
I'll snap that
Yeah,
finger in
good.
half, Breckers. Come on.
Yeah, that's a bit
sorry,
aggressive
don't
there.
do that, please.
Don't be rude. I was trying to be nice.
Fingers in half.
I'm so
We're
sorry.
at a debate. It's a
It's
civilized Los
expensive
Santos
fingers,
debate.
Beverly.
I know, I'm the one
Sorry.
moderating it.
It's at least a
I know.
million per
I'm the
finger.
one
Oh, Mickey.
moderating the moderators.
Holy
Yeah, probably a
shit,
good
I
idea.
recognize that voice, but I couldn't.
Oh, Al
see your
Sab,
face.
great to see you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
flew in Mickey to make
That's
sure
fantastic.
that we have
That's
somebody
fantastic.
who's understands the position. You know,
I'm glad he
that's
flies in
moderating.
for some people.
Breckers, shut the fuck up.
Right.
I'm tired of your attitude towards me.
Sorry, sir.
You're being really aggressive today, Beverly.
I'm
Yeah,
stressed.
you really are. You've
I'm
changed.
stressed. I got an
Getting
entire
dark and
campaign on my
twisted.
shoulders.
Well, listen, I heard this debate is going to be one of the most important debates ever in Los Santos mayor's history because a democracy is forever, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's hanging in the balance. That's what Edgar's trying to say. I'm not sure what that means, but...
Yeah, Falconer made a ruling that they're codifying and putting into case law the fact that you cannot run if you're a felon. So this is going to be an interesting debate since two of the people up there are felons.
So Benji and Edgar?
No, Edgar and Jose Gerardo.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Benji's running for the north. This is the south.
Yeah, this is only for the LS County.
I see. Okay.
Well,
is there one happening for the north?
I mean, I'm not the one organizing. I can't organize fucking everything in the city. So if they want one, they can set one up, but I haven't done it.
Many years ago, I was once a gang member myself, part of the illustrious chain gang, and then I was a known bank robber, and I still became mayor. I turned my life around.
Exactly. The difference is that these guys can't get expunged.
Oh, why not?
Hag charges. Jose is a terrorist, and Edgar has serial assaults and killings and like first-degree murders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, comedy. But he wants to change the world, so he's thinking positively.
I mean, you never know. Things can change in a day. You know, one day we're all one state, and then suddenly we're two.
All right, moderators, let me pull you aside.
Wait, Max, you're a moderator as well?
Yeah, I'm a moderator as well.
Oh, this is
I don't know
great.
if Dr. Stacy's showing up or not, but if she is, then she'll be the third moderator. But if not, it's just you two. Basically, we're trying to give equal time because, like, we have a couple of people. Like, Michael just had his apparently had jaw surgery, like actual jaw surgery. So he can't talk for super long periods of time. So, and Edgar is long-winded and tends to continually yap. So we're trying to do time limits. Max has agreed to kind of like, we're thinking, yeah, we're thinking I'll do the twatter, like, hey, send your questions in kind of thing for you guys, and you can just pick out whatever questions you want. But we'll do a 5-minute start for everyone to explain their platform. So that's what we'll start with. I'll just announce that, and then I'll throw it over to you guys to moderate.
Perfect.
Yeah, just making it quasi-organized, but not too much, because I want people to fucking fist fight up on that stage.
Oh yeah, you need the chaos. That's what makes these things interesting.
Oh, fuck
you don't want
yeah.
a snooze fest.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we'll make sure it's interesting.
Oh yeah, I know you will. I want you to like reveal people's secret babies and stuff.
Ooh. Now, if I was to say put a knife in the middle of the stage and say that one candidate walks off the stage unscathed and let them fight for it, how do we feel about that?
I mean, I have absolutely no problem with it, but there might be cops here. So
mutual combat.
If mutual combat's agreed, there's actually knives in the back of the stage already that you could grab.
Oh, perfect.
Because we found, I'll show you where they are. Because I'm not kidding you. We walked on the stage. There's 2 fucking knives already there. I picked them up and tossed them in the back of the stage.
Well, look who it is.
Yes, in the flesh.
The idea that a county or a government is supposed to run on a profit.
Mickey, when's the last time you did any sort of public speaking in town?
It's been a while. Also, why is all this pride stuff still up?
I don't know. No one's taking it down.
It is.
Can't we be prideful year-round, Mickey? Come on.
No, we cannot. I'm exhausted. Do you know how hard it is being professionally gay for a month? I want to be unprofessionally gay for this month.
Well, you can
Why not be professionally gay all year?
Because it's tiring?
Yeah, there's a lot of expectations.
It's tiring. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I have to party in the Castro, fly down to Los Angeles, party in West Hollywood, fly back up to San Francisco, party in the Castro. I'm done. I'm tired of it. I want it to be July. Where are the American flags? And I want cold-blooded American. I want the American flags. Listen, I don't even like women, and I want some big-titted women with the American flags covering them. Okay?
Hey.
And guns, big guns.
Yeah, you got a big titted woman here.
Hello.
Okay, look, so Max and Mickey, as it stands, you're the only two moderators that showed up, okay?
Okay, so Stacy's not here. Okay.
Stacy is caught up in the hospital. There's a bunch of people dying. It's a gang beef.
Okay, yeah,
Our
then
city's
yeah,
in ruin.
her
Gotham's
stuff's more important.
city.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mickey is a certified yapper.
I've
so
already
he can
kind of
carry
laid it
this
out
if
for
he
them,
has to.
Edgar. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a 5-minute statement from each candidate. We're gonna time everything because that was the one request of Michael, is to get timing, because no offense, you tend to yap, and he's got jaw surgery. So, and then we're gonna do questions, which will be 2 minutes, 2-minute answers and rebuttals, and I'll let these guys handle it. Max will do the timing. We're gonna throw out to Twatter for some questions. I'll be doing that part, asking Twatter for questions for the candidates.
Are you gonna jot those down? Do you want me to jot those down?
Well,
You
the
should.
idea- so this is the idea. The idea was to have like an eclectic mix of moderators. And so whenever it came to the questions, like the people in the crowd, they're twatting out, ask this, or they have just general statements. And according to their like personal opinions of like each moderator, they would pick and choose like which question touched them, and they would present it to the candidates.
Yeah.
So you have a heavy discretion as far as the things you want to
Yeah,
ask.
I'm going to pick the ones that are most entertaining.
Yeah.
That's fair. I
Okay,
may
that's
choose some
beautiful.
sensible ones.
Yeah. So basically, during the 5 minutes that the debate starts, I'm gonna then post up on Twitter asking for questions for the candidates, and then these guys can start picking, or they could just fucking pick their own questions. Who fucking cares? This is LS. We're not like a goddamn professional campaign. All right,
Okay,
you two are gonna be
beautiful.
sitting over here.
Right.
Okay.
Go to a
Let me
chair
get the
if you need it,
moderators
Mickey.
in their seated area real fast. You guys are going to be like right over here. You've got a microphone to ask your questions, and you can, I think, Max grab seats.
Okay.
Perfect.
How do-
mic chest?
How do I do the? How do I use this microphone?
You just gotta look at it and use it.
Like with my alternate eye?
With your alternate eye, yes. You not see it?
I need to take a nap.
I see it, but I don't see the way to alternately use it.
Wait, can you only see to pick it up? Whoa.
If he can't see it to use it or pick it up, then he has to take a nap. It's the unfortunate side effect of the city.
Ah.
Oh. Okay, be right back.
Alrighty.
Chat, I'm gonna ask them if they had a map in Fortnite. What kind of game mode would it be? Also, we need to get a Benji counter. Is my mod? Oh, I don't have mod view on this. Chat, I need you guys to do a Benji counter for me. For how many times I can reference Benji. Ask them who they main in league. Oh, that's pretty good. Wait, chat. We should do. What if we did really insane questions, but were actual questions asked? Can someone go and look up what the most insane questions asked in the recent like presidential or like political debates have been? What was the one they asked that was like the best? Wasn't there one that they asked in the New York debate that was like, what are the best pizzas or best pizza place in New York? There's best pizza place. I think it'd be funnier if we ask insane questions that are actually based on real politics. So I'm going to ask them about the Fortnite maps. What's some of the stuff they asked Zoran? There's no way they asked favorite kind of condom. They've asked people their body count. No, remember, they have to be real political questions that were asked. So you guys have to post when they asked that too. Or was I here?
Like
Indian.
To make sure like none of the debaters have like a
Indigo. I
radio
don't
on their
fucking know,
person
bro. Hey,
getting
listen,
like
bro.
fair
Hey, look,
answers.
we got some fucking Uzis for
Is
sale.
that
You
worth
know what I'm saying?
checking?
If y'all trying to buy some motherfucking Uzis,
we can
we got
also
hella of them.
keep mine.
I'd like to buy an Uzi. Guys, what if I announced that I was running, and we just have Mickey run for mayor again?
Okay.
Love to hear that.
Hello?
Can't buy an Uzi with what money? We're broke.
Did you get a new phone number?
No.
Oh,
You
why
always need
don't
to look
I-
at your contacts. Sometimes the phones go.
Okay, your mission today, get us an Uzi. We need to protect ourselves.
Oh my god. Okay, but it's gotta be for free. Only for
Well,
free.
We're doing 5-minute time zone. Right?
Don't forget about the Benji
More than
thing.
5
He
minutes.
really needs this promo.
Hey guys, welcome to the
party that we're gonna
first
pick from.
official
Hey,
LS
should I clear-
debate
should I
for
clear up this
for
weather?
LS County Mayor debate. We've got
What
four
weather?
candidates on stage. One
Is it
of
not
whom
raining
is
right now?
still waking up. Unfortunately, we'll
sunny.
take a couple seconds,
Really?
so we'll let her go last. But we have Jose Gerardo, we have Alana Reviews, Michael Rizal, and Edgar Del Castillo
You
all
need to
on
sleep more.
stage. Our moderators
Okay,
today
goodbye.
are Mickey Sinclair, Maximilian Angel, and Eliza. I don't know your last name, Eliza. Stefano?
Stellano.
Solano, that was it. Thank you. So they're going to be handling it. We're going to start. We will start with 5 minutes from each candidate where they can discuss their platform. Unfortunately, we have a hard limit from Michael where he's going to have to leave in a half hour. So we're going to defer to him getting questions first so he can start everything a little bit quicker. And past that, thanks everyone. And I'm going to let Mickey or Max or whoever wants to take over, take over.
I'll do a quick intro for us, guys.
Yeah.
Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Can you hear me? Wonderful. Democracy. It is at the core of this great nation. And while many people have said that the efforts of the West and the Western liberal democracies are constantly under assailment and soon to collapse with the rise of authoritarian powers in the East, and that this is the decade, nay, the century, for the Chinese empire to eventually take over, we still will cling to these ideals of democracy, even though they are feeble and but a small flame that will be snuffed out in the greater tide of humanity. Thank you. Hey, was that good?
Honestly, that was top notch. Really
Very
solid.
captivating.
Setting the tone.
Just thought, it's kind of a good depressing way to start us off.
Yeah. All right.
Start
Great.
low,
We got
go
all
high.
of our candidates. Let us start the 5 minutes with Jose. You get 5 minutes starting to discuss your platform campaign while we get questions in.
I've got the time up.
Yeah. Go up to the microphone, shout, and use it.
People, I'm Jose Dorado. Some of you might know me, and I'm here to effect some change to this city because for too long we have had a Chavez government, we have had a corrupt government, and if you vote for me, that will be ending this corruption. I will be implementing task force across the city to deal with government corruption, also corruption within civilian society, like your food courts, your Department of Corrections, and most importantly, the police force. When I become the mayor, I will be making a task force that will get the police to deal with the gangs and
There's one with
stopping
treason,
pussy
by the way.
vatos, because they're too scared of the gangs, so they get the choice.
Isn't everyone
They
at this
deal
point?
with it, or they quit,
Pretty much, yeah.
or they fired. That's all I have to say today.
That was good.
Okay, only used 3 minutes. Not even that, 2 minutes.
Not too bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got something on my phone.
Is this thing on? Can y'all hear me?
I'm started.
Hey.
I can't ask two actually political
Did someone
questions.
say unfortunate? Okay.
As much as I'd love to ask if diversity, equity, and inclusion causes plane crashes.
Anyway.
Who is
Hi,
this?
everyone. My name's Alana Reviews. Yes, it's to everyone that doesn't know me, I'm a lawyer. I'm a former businesswoman. I am a former bimbo, an artist.
Yes, she was in the
former cop
Bimbos.
and a former criminal. I've done it all. And right now I'm running for mayor. Look, I've been everything that there is to be in this city, except a few things, but I've been a getaway driver. I've been a
No
club
one's asking
girl.
questions on Twitter.
I've been on warrants.
We have
I've
to
had
come up with
warrants.
some ourselves.
Look, I want to change the city. I want people to be seen and heard. I want the people's voices to actually mean something. I know Los Santos doesn't need a perfect politician, and it needs someone that can commit to a grind, and I can do that. I've made mistakes, and I'm not afraid to talk to everybody. I'm here. I talk to everybody. I have connections, and I've been around town, and I've been here for a while. Everything that I'm doing is for you guys. It's for Los Santos, and it's to make things move forward, and it's to make things a better place. Whether it's for criminals, whether it's for police officers, whether it's for regular civilians, that's what I'm gonna do.
Candace's stance on the house.
I have my
Did
policies.
Ian Israeli conflict? Yeah.
I'm gonna lessen the
Probably get
tensions
banned
with the
from no
police
principle for that.
department, so they could feel more approachable, and people aren't scared to actually use the 911 system. I want police to be held accountable. I want a system where everyone feels safe and feels protected and actually notices that you can use these services without feeling like you have to get backlash from them. I want to stop rampant war, because every day there's a new war here about. You know, I get people are going to beef, and there's always going to be wars, but I want it to be less. I want to create more events so that people have something else to do than besides shoot each other on the streets. That's not everything that not everyone has to end, you know, not everything has to end in a shootout between gangs. And if there's more things to distract people, I'm pretty sure
I think she's
it
good.
could reduce crime off the streets and reduce war. We don't want more funerals. We want more events. We want more community. We want balance, because at the end of the day, it's all balance. I want housing. I want to fix the
We've got 2 minutes
housing
left.
process. You know, I know there's a lot of people that want houses, and it's very difficult for people to get houses. I think creating a system to be for people to get houses is probably going to be one of my main priorities as the mayor. I can't promise you that I am going to do it, but the only thing I can promise you is that I will try. Everything I do, I try 100%. And I will try to get people houses and clear up the people that don't use their houses, people that only use their houses as storage. Because, you know, civilians work hard, people work hard, and they have to store their shit in their trunks. And I don't think that's right.
1 minute
I do
warning.
not think that's right. You know, I think there's a stigma on
1 minute
criminals.
warning.
There's a stigma on criminals, and I think recognizing criminals and realizing that, you know, they bring a profit to the city is really important. You know, you can't fix a lot of people pretend that
I
they're
should put
bad,
Benji
and
in that.
you know, breaking laws, it's kind of bad, but you know, they pretend that they're a non-existent part of civilian groups. And, you know, you can't fix the city if you pretend half of it doesn't exist. And I want to recognize criminals.
One thing I always hated.
I have more that I can say.
One thing
but
I always.
I'm going to leave it to the questions, okay, guys?
One thing I always hated.
Thank you for your time.
When doing politics on No Pixel is that, like, because of the people that vote. Here's a hot take. If you have no criminal record, your vote should count for like 5 votes. Oh wait, that'd actually be really smart. They should do maybe not 5, but some amount more. They should do that, like, because theoretically the government should be in opposition to the criminals.
Debate, and I'd also like to thank my co-debaters today behind me, Alana Reviews,
Does that make sense?
Jose Ineligible, and Peyote Jesus. My name is Michael Rizal, and for the past year, I've served the people of Los Santos not with speeches, but with results. Most of you here don't know me, and for many of you, I'm just a signature at the bottom of some law in the MDT. For the rest of you, I'm probably just completely unknown. But for the last year, I've literally worked to rebuild the system and rewrite the laws of San Andreas. And not because I woke up one day and decided to rewrite the laws for fun. I did it because real people came to me and my co-cabinet, and they said, I'm hurting. I'm in pain. Things are not working for me.
People are gonna be pissed
the
at that.
city is falling apart. They said, help us. So we did. I did. I led the effort to, in many ways, reform the system, the judiciary. I returned independence to the marshals, the Department of Corrections. I built the framework that holds our justice system together. Because when the system fails, people suffer. That's the difference between me and my opponent.
We're technically in the state of San
People
Andreas.
like Edgar, people like Jose, who have a criminal record that can't be expunged. Or me, with a record of service to the public that can't be ignored. These people, especially Edgar, especially Jose, who can't even run, they're not here to lead. This is their redemption arc. Politics isn't about redemption. It's about responsibility. He'll tell you he's a shepherd, but it's easy to say that when you surround yourself. You fill your castle with a herd of sheep. Being a shepherd is a lot more than just that. Edgar is a mouthpiece. He's a liberal arts degree with a ketamine addiction and delusions of power. My question to you all is this. Do you want what's happening in Blaine County, where the resources are raided for friends, boyfriends, and cronies, public money, your money, being spent on their self-interest? Or do you want someone who spent days listening, legislating, and delivering real change to people that you want? My plan is simple. I will assemble a cabinet that reflects the city, so all of you have a voice at the table. And what I won't do is sit here and make empty promises about how I'm going to build 100 houses and fix the food court or make Los Santos great again, because your time is valuable. I respect all of you too much to feed you a bunch of bullshit.
Number one rule of politics: never be the one that's like,
This
well,
is
I'm
my
here
promise
with
to you.
practical, reasonable things.
Call me,
Always go crazy.
Tell me your
with
problem,
everything you promise.
and know that I will listen.
Overpromise,
and we will work
underdeliver
together
as a
to fix
politician.
it. Anyone here promising you any more than that is literally full of shit. My name is Michael Rizal, and I help build the system that gives people, like the people behind me, a second chance. I never stop fighting for the right thing, and I intend to keep doing that. Thank you.
Senor moderators, may I? I guess I shall.
Go ahead.
Hola, everybody. First of all, I want to thank you for coming here. Because what I see in front of me is exactly what this election needs to be about. I have said repeatedly for those who have attended the rallies that I've been trying to hold and that I have been holding, that this election will be the most important election in the history of San Andreas, of the United States, of this country. There may not be another election. I will let you know why I'm here, why I'm doing this, because I'm not a politician. I'm not like these guys behind me. I give you example. Say I'm a millionaire, which I'm not saying I am, and I'm not saying I'm not. And I got it good. I got money, cars, amigos. And I'm driving my car, and I'm pulling up to buy food because my stomach growling. And there's not a one place open for me to get a food to fucking eat. How many times this happened to you guys? You're pulling up to the pinche food court, you can't buy food. It's a Soviet bread line. I left the Soviet Union and Walmart to come here.
Peppo is so good, dude.
What good is being successful?
What I
good
love his
is
voice
being
too.
rich if you're living in a fucking ghetto? That's just one problem. Number two, you try to buy a property. There is no properties. I mean, they're everywhere. You see them on every fucking street, but half of them are boarded up and people don't sell them, they don't use them. What good is me being millionaire and successful if I'm living in a ghetto, empty? Someone tried to assassinate me several days ago because they found out I'm running for mayor. I go to the hospital, God bless the doctors, and I need to get operation on my leg, but every time I go, the only cocksucking doctor there is a Dr. Payne, excuse my language, and Dr. Joy. Do you think that's a good thing that we can't have doctor staff? The doctors are amazing, but there's so few doctors, it's barren. That's a problem. You go to the prisons, which I have spent a long time in the prison. And the man behind me like to, take it as an insult, but it's okay. I did what I did and I served my time. But even there, it's very hard to find workers. Is that a good thing? All around you, look around, the city been turned into a fucking ghetto. 1 year we have had a Nino Chavez mayorship. 1 year, 5 terms, back to back to back to back. Make that make sense. The man behind me is a part of that cabinet. They keep talking about be heard, we hear your voices. Fuck being heard. How about we start doing stuff? Not here, I'm done hearing. And I'm done talking. How about we actually make some change? You're promising a lot of things. Okay, good, you promised. Why didn't you do? You had 1 year.
A hot take, though. This is actually a really hot take on politics in NoPixel and just in GTA roleplay servers in general. I think they should make it so that the mayorship and the politics are much more politics focused and like politics RP focused, not are the devs supporting content in the city, if that makes sense.
How? I had a mayor bragging to me about flying in a personal person to sit as the chief of police, their personal puppet. Make that make sense.
I love that. I love his line though.
Make
that make sense.
Heaven forbid somebody else get a chance. They say Edgar can't run. Why?
1 minute.
Because 8 months ago, I did something and served my time for it. In the space of 8 months, I've been convicted of 2 things. In 8 months. Sure, I am a criminal, but guess what? I also get stuff done. The city is in peril. Senator Sinclair talked about China, but if the threat is already here, it's not China. While the citizens have become extremely apathetic, the city is being drawn into pieces and being claimed. Those structures that are being erected all around the city, who do you think that is?
Hey, see, look, I got
Why
them
do
to
you
talk about
think that
China.
is?
Now it sounds like, an actual presidential debate. This is
Why
great.
is nobody standing up to
He's got
defend us
15
from it?
seconds left if you want to cancel him in 15.
I have much more to say here, as my time is running up for my opening statements. I urge you, when they tell you what they're gonna do and they're gonna hear you, ask them, you had 1 year, why you not do? The legislations you passed, God bless you, it didn't make a difference. Perhaps there is a different strategy.
Time is
and
up.
there is. The mayor himself can't do anything. If they tell you he can, he's bullshitting. The only way things get done is by a collective effort. By
Excuse us. Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt. Your time is up, sir. That is our Benji Time Up interlude sponsored by Benji Ramos. Your time is up. Thank you. Benji, count it too. Sorry, it was really good, but I have to be very strict with the times up. But that was amazing. Oh yeah, sorry, I had to. Yeah, I actually let you go a little over.
Hello and Kiflam all. My name is Eliza Stellano. I am one of your esteemed moderators on this fine afternoon, and I want to thank you all so much for exercising your civic duty and being a part of what makes San Andreas so great. And thank you to all of our wonderful prospective candidates up here for taking your valuable time. I would like to start off with one question that I will derive from a comment I saw on Twitter that I think will really get to the root of what this particular election is about. This post was from Princess Elena. Remember, it's really easy for politicians to claim moral superiority by refusing to associate with the people they are meant to represent. Now, we have heard from several of the candidates up here different levels of disdain, either for established politicians, established rules, or for people who exist on the other side of the civic structure. So I would like to hear from each of our candidates, how are you going to represent all of your constituents?
Do you want me to go the first?
Please do.
Okay, that is a very good question. How to represent all the citizens across the city. I pride myself been down with the little man, the guy in the shadows, the people who are not spoken to often. I like to invest in the small people. So I will start there and I will build up from there, reaching out to everybody. Everybody, I'm a free platform, Holmes. People can come talk to me, and I help you as best I can. If within my ability, I don't give a fuck what you are. If you are enemy, if you are friend, if you are adversary or anything, I can look after you, Holmes. Because I care about the people. I know push you out because you're a small guy, you're not important to me. I look
Questions are supposed to be just 3
You
minutes.
are
2
important
minutes.
to me, no matter how big or how small you are. That's all I got to say on that question.
Going to represent the people of Los Santos. Well, obviously we know that Los Santos is a city that's on edge all the time. It's torn between chaos and control, and between those that enforce the law and everyone that breaks it, there's a lot of powerful people and there's a lot of struggling people. Right now, what we have is power that swings in every direction.
I'm edging.
Too far in every direction. You know, the police push hard, the gangs fight very fiercely in the streets, and the politicians, they really don't do a lot. They're too busy playing any games to fix anything, you know? It's not right. You know, if I'm mayor, I'm not here to pick sides, and I'm here to bring balance, and I want to hear everyone's issues. I want to make sure that the law protects everyone.
Someone said to prove
Not just
it.
the people with the connections, not just the people that have money. I want to create opportunities for people who want to work and for people who want to live without fear. And that's holding people accountable, whether they carry a badge or a gun. The city, you know, I need somebody that understands the
What if
streets.
they carry a badge and
the
a gun?
system. And
Flash said, prove it.
I
I
need
did. I
someone that
edged a
can,
little.
You know, bridge a gap between fairness and strength, and has a vision for Los Santos, and give everyone a shot. Give everyone a shot to express their vision for what they want to see in Los Santos.
She's my favorite
And
candidate
that's
so
all I
far.
have to say.
It's a great question. There's a big difference between representing people who have made mistakes and enabling people who abuse the system to build kingdoms and buy fucking gas stations. I've worked hard to reform the laws so that anyone in the city can move forward from their past and not be judged by it forever. But public office, needs to be held to a higher standard, because at the end of the day, when you, the people, cast your vote, you're placing your trust in whoever you're voting for. This isn't about moral superiority, it's about public trust. And I won't apologize for holding people in power to a standard that protects everyone.
Okay, guys. I'd like to say this. Again, I want you to focus on something that I brought up earlier. You're a gunslinger. Okay, a bad guy. You're a good guy. You're a medium guy. You're a rare guy or just a chill guy. It don't matter.
Chill
There's
guy.
certain things in this city that everybody needs. Good and
Max,
bad.
do you want next question?
It's not about being
I'm probably
hurt.
taking if you want to.
It's not about
Yeah, do
morality.
next question, then I'm
It's not
gonna
about
throw a wild card at
power.
them, not from Twatter.
Perfect.
It's about results.
I'll do a simple one then.
Okay, it's about results. And what I mean by that is there are certain pillars in this city that we need. You need to be able to get some fucking food without getting jacked at the food court. You need a roof over your head. You need a healthy hospital that when you go in, there's somebody other than Dr. Joy or Dr. Payne who you can't even see and recognize, okay? Because he's covered up in his mask. You know what I'm talking about. You need a strong PD and you need a healthy DOC. No matter good or bad, you need that, okay? Right now, it's in ruin, every single one of those. They're void of motivation. That is a problem. This man talk about power.
Wait, I
again.
forgot I'm gay.
Position of power. The mayor should not be a position of power. It is a public servant. The mayor should be out there serving and getting things done. And
Brad,
I
I'm
promise
gay.
you, it will happen because I know how things get done. I've done it before. I've made it through the gutter. I've made it beyond the veil. Public pressure.
That was a
collectivist
self-insert
momentum
moment.
and motivation. That's the only way things get done. At a previous rally, Michael Rozelle was very complimentary to me. He said I was dangerous because I don't take no for an answer. When I say a thing is going to get done, I'm going to do it till my last breath or I'm going to die trying. I spoke to the previous administration and they critiqued me and got angry that I kept pointing out the food crisis. And they said it's not fixable, don't try. That right there is the issue. Wait till you hear what we go restore for the hospitals and these issues that I'm talking about. But the fact that they tell us it can't be done, we tried writing laws, it didn't work. That's not how stuff gets done. It gets done by a bunch of people getting motivated and working together and putting pressure on the powers that be, because the only power lies with the people. It doesn't lie behind a gate, behind some title. You need to understand this. Look around. If everyone over here marched together in unison and demanded something every fucking day, you don't think it's gonna happen? Ask yourself, why hasn't anything happened? And that right there is the issue, because that's not the mode that people have been using. And that technique works everywhere. It works if you're an honest worker. It works if you're a gunslinger. It works if you're a I don't know what. It don't matter. You work together with one mind and you stay committed. You put enough pressure and put momentum, anything gets done. Fuck the budget, fuck legislation, fuck all of that. That's paper pushing bullshit. It's necessary, but the true way you're gonna get results is what I tell you. And you can be damn sure with Edgar that's gonna happen. Just look around you. This is off of like 10 minutes twatting. All the people here interested in the city. You need to stay interested. Imagine if we don't have 5 minutes to twat, we have an entire term. I'm just saying, guys.
Yes, please.
I will stop now. I hear the moderators talking behind me. I think my time is up. Thank you.
About anything that he plans to do with
Hmm.
the hospital.
Hey guys, make sure that Michael goes next because he has to leave like now.
Righty. Okay.
Like,
Sounds
now.
good.
Good,
Yeah.
good to know.
But
Good to know.
I would like to
You know
ask
what?
about-
Oh, have
Yeah.
Michael answer your question, then answer mine immediately after.
Perfect. I think it'll be a good idea to have a public
Hello there. I
Public
am
rebuttal.
moderator
Um,
Max Million.
Is it actually Benji?
Oh, Max, you're gonna want to speak into the mic.
Speaking of the mic.
Am I not speaking to Mike?
I know you're
Is
really
that-
passionate about it, but we do have to.
okay,
we
more
do have
okay.
to go
Now
in
I'm
order of the
speaking.
people
Apologies
who
about
have
that.
been submitting. You know.
Hello there, I am moderator
Yeah,
Maximilian Angel.
we can do a rebuttal afterwards, okay?
Going bound to the topic, since
Thank
it seems to be quite a hot topic here today, about the food court, I'd like to ask the moderators what they believe the issue with the food court is, as well as how they plan to fix it. I will go with Michael Razzle going first, since I believe he has to leave soon.
Hey, Max, if you don't mind, can I step in for a second?
I do mind. Please leave the stage.
I'm here on behalf of Benji Ramos, the other candidate.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, Holmes.
This is for the Los Santos debate.
Oh, shit!
Wait after. You say it right after,
Yes,
okay?
we can have
amigo?
something afterwards.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, we'll be starting with Michael Razzle.
The food court it's an interesting situation. And it's one that we have looked back at multiple times since I've been a member of the cabinet, since I've been a member of the government. We tried to throw money at the problem, and it solved nothing, I'll be honest. We tried to bring a stall into the government and staff it ourselves and run it. But at the end of the day, it's not the solution we wanted it to be. I don't believe that the food court is an unsolvable problem, and I don't believe that there are any problems that are necessarily unsolvable. What I do know is I'm not an expert at food services. And what I also know is that when our solutions didn't work, we went back to the drawing board, engaged the people most involved, and tried to implement their suggestions into our next solution. I had a conversation the other day with someone who used to run a place called Rooster's Rest and used to work at the Ulu Cafe, and they told me about how those places were their lifeblood, but they had a heartbeat. They had someone behind them with vision. They had someone behind them with spirit, with interest. Unfortunately, I look at the food court and I don't see that. I don't see that group of personnel that really are the beating heart of the food court. I won't stand up here and tell you that I am that person. I'm not going to be the god the food court needs to snap my fingers and make the issues go away. But what I am going to do is look for people who have been in that industry and ask them, what can I do to enable you? What can I do to set this stage for you? To help you build something that makes a difference not only to your life, but the life of the citizens of San Andreas. I'm not going to sit here and promise you that food stalls will be open for 24/7 because I don't have that answer. No one has that solution. If they offer it to you, they're lying. All I can promise is that I will work with the owners of the stalls. I will work with people who have a history in food services and try to craft a solution that makes sense, that is believable, that is realistic. That's what we've done for 4 terms. My competitor behind me speaks of 4 terms as if he's not spitting in your face. You voted for 4 terms. Is he saying that you voted for nothing? You voted because there was no progress? No, I refuse to believe that. I look out and I don't see a herd of sheep. I see people who saw progress and saw change. They saw people who gave a shit, who listened, and when they didn't have an answer, they went back and they listened longer. They tried something else. We never gave up. I don't have a solution to the food stall problem. But it's not a reason why I'm going to stop trying. And eventually I will find one. But it's going to be with you.
The food stall problem. Listen to what's being said. I this, I that. I tell you again, I get nothing done. Whatever issue is in this city during this next term, it has to be a collective effort with everyone. As far as the food stalls, there's a few things wrong with it. It's not just keeping them open. Why are they closed? Well, number one, the people running them, do they really have an incentive to run them? Half of them are run, if not half, 90% of them by gangbangers.
Gangbangers. I love his voice, chat.
I'm sorry, can you not
That's
figure out you
listen.
wanna be
That's
a
the big.
gunslinger,
That's the biggest thing.
Paspazi, or
I
you
just like
wanna
his
be
voice.
flipping
I
burgers?
would
Make
vote
your
for
mind
Edgar
up,
just
okay?
based on the voice.
Because he's staying close. Number two, when you go to get a fucking hamburger or work there, you get in jack. Because people don't go to get food from that area. They go there to get a hostage so they can leverage that cocksucker's, excuse me, that person's life with the policia during a robbery. That's why people go there. I recall being there not too long ago, wanting food, crying out in hunger, and somebody like slowly rolled up the window, the gate, sold me a food and closed it again because they are afraid of getting jacked. Okay, so there's many issues here.
Damn, he kind of cooking.
Now, one is a security issue. You know, on the street, if you're taken as a hostage and you're a part of a gang, there's consequence. People know if I take this person, we're gonna get shot at. Let's not take him. There is consequence. Focus on that word consequence. If you go to the food court and you grab somebody, there's no consequence if they are square. But there should be. The consequence to taking an innocent, honest person should be 10 times more. You should be more afraid of the entire might of the PD coming down on your ass than some gang. That's a fact. And because of that problem, people stay closed. Especially because half of them are ran by gangs. So anytime there's a beef, it immediately go to that territory. Now, as far as the people that owning them, you can't legislatively pull them out, but there's many other ways. Remember what I said about public pressure. On the street, and I know again, a lot of people say, oh, it's a criminal, but you learn a lot of things on the street. Because you have no excuse. You either succeed or you die. If you want something, the only way you do it is by being committed over and over and over again, knocking on the door, putting pressure until they finally agree to a deal. But they have to respect you to come to the table. If those food stalls are to be passed to people that will actually run them, honest civilian folk, you're gonna have to get the top dog gang bangers to agree to give it up. Now we can do that collectively with public pressure. You know damn sure I'm gonna do it. But they're gonna listen to the Razzles of the world. I mean, really. You know the answer just as much as I do.
Oh, okay.
If need be, I'll even dox the people that have. We'll start a doxing campaign. Anybody that has a food stall that's not operating it and is just using it to wash cash, I'm putting you on blast. I'm gonna put the state announcement every day, and we're gonna have auditors show up every day. I've already spoken to many folk who have agreed to come on the payroll.
I love
and
doxing.
to audit on a daily basis, see if they're open to inspections. Collectively, everyone needs to collectively, again, put on blast these people and say, hey, we're all living in this
Mr.
city.
Sinclair,
Give it up. You're already making enough money. Go rob a bank. Go deal some drugs, but at least leave the food court for
brilliant.
everybody.
I figured after you will bring up Veronica
Period.
Mars. She has a very pointed
And that's
question
just
to ask, and I think it'll be fun
tip
and
of the
spicy.
iceberg. And we don't just try once and give up. We do this every fucking day until they relent. That's what you can expect. When we, I don't say me, I say when we take office.
Hey, before Jose goes, I just want to say thank you to Michael Rizal. He had to leave, so we'd like to thank him for participating today. And if you have any more questions, feel free to talk to him. But unfortunately, he will no longer be part of this, the rest of this debate. Thanks.
Let us hear from the crowd how sad we are that Michael Rizal has left the building. Oh, smallest violin ever. But anyway, on the case of the food court, I got a bit of a better view of the food court than my fellow candidates here. I actually work there. I put a lot of fucking hours into that place, and I make a lot of money working there. But the kidnappings, they're a big issue. I witnessed the other day. I did actually witness that Mr. Edgar actually stopped the kidnapping personally. He made them.
Damn, he's
put the
glazing
horses back.
Edgar.
He told them this place is out of limits. I tried this myself, and I got attacked many times. But I can attest, this man, he looked after the food court that day.
Glaze
Also,
alert!
our fellow candidate, the Mr. Michael Rizal. He goes on about how his government has thrown the money at the problem.
The laser beam.
Because the
Oh, yeah,
food
we
court
need more
problem is
spice.
not a problem. And throwing out money, that doesn't mean you're doing shit. It is not a problem to be solved. It is a community to be fixed. You cannot just throw money at the problems that they call it. You have to be in there. You have to work with the people properly. Not just view it as a problem, something you throw the money at. Also, I will end this speech with, as of now, with the DOJ overreaching, they have refused my candidacy. So I'm going to be stepping down from this election. And anybody who plan to vote for me, I wish to formally endorse Mr. Edgar de Castillo, and I will remove myself from this election. I apologize.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right. Well, thanks, Jose.
Well, that's one less competitor. Look, let's call it what it is, everyone. The fucking food court, it's a fucking mess. It is a fucking mess. We can all agree to that, okay? There's times where the food court is not open and someone is starving and then they have to go and find a person that has food and beg them for their food. No, it shouldn't be like that. Or when there's food courts open and there's gang drama, you have to worry about a gang coming in and blowing up a stall or shooting somebody or just getting caught in the crossfire of a gang war. It's not okay. When it comes to fixing the food problem at the food court, I believe there are several logical ways we could fix it. While I really do like Edgar's approach, I mean, it was very, thank you, Edgar. I think, you had an entertaining approach. I think my approach could be approached a little better.
Yeah, I'm gonna fake it for sure.
We could fix the food court by implementing a system that keeps track of how many days a food court is open and keeps track of which business owner owns that food court. And if they're not making sure whether that food court is open, there will be repercussions and they could potentially lose that food court. It is not fair for people to be hoarding these businesses. There are people that are willing to run a business. The only businesses that I see that are consistent are usually Big Dog Noodles, Taco Suya, Barefoot Cafe, and the People's Meat and Abracadabra. The rest of them, I wouldn't say they're open all the time. I want to make a system where we can hold businesses accountable and let other people, have a shot if they deserve it. And if the people that, are running them are running it to the ground and not actually caring about serving people, well, then they don't deserve to have that business. And that's what I have to say.
Ahem, moderator Mickey here. Now, you might be wondering, why is Mickey Sinclair not using the moderator microphone, but instead going to this one? And it's because of this, ladies and gentlemen. With one candidate dropping out, and with the departure of Mr. Dazzle, I find myself disappointed. Which is why I realize this city needs more than these lackluster candidates that you have before you. And that is why I am officially announcing my return to the mayorship. No, not my candidacy, for I will win the mayorship. I am once again running as the eternal Mayor Mickey to return to my rightful throne, rightful place here as the leader of Los Santos. Is what I would say if I was actually going to wake up, which is why I will now return to the other microphone and ask a question. Thank you so much.
All right, is there any more questions, amigo, or should I just get there and yap?
Candidates. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Okay,
Yes.
Candidates. You guys have been giving a bunch of long-winded answers that I frankly find boring. So I'll be asking a question not from Twatter, but actually one from the recent 2024 presidential candidate debate. Not a question from it, but inspired by it. There was the Kamala Waltz Fortnite map. That's right. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the Kamala Waltz campaign had a Fortnite map. If you were to have a map in Fortnite, what would the game mode be? Keep your answers to 30 seconds or less. Thank you so much.
Edgar, you go first.
I never played this. Okay, listen. I'm sorry. Chulo, I seen more sunsets than I'm gonna see, Mr. Sinclair, if you understand. I never played this game Fortnite, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to take a shot in the dark here for game mode. It will be multiplayer online.
It's already multiplayer online.
With a loot, with loot system, and that you can find like Diablo 2. Hardcore mode, you die once, you're out, amigo, okay? None of this resurrecting bullshit. 100 different fucking lives, okay? You get one life, make it count, pendejos.
Woo!
Oh, wait a minute. And loot boxes, you loot your enemies.
I don't know if I like that part of the answer.
My idea. He stole my fucking
Isn't that
idea,
just Fortnite?
No, no loot boxes. Take away loot boxes. You fucking shoot someone, don't empty out their pockets.
Still about Fortnite still? Or is it
Any
something else?
fucking ways. Look. You know what? Fortnite has many different modes. My world, my fucking game mode would be a link to many different game modes. Something that you enjoy, you know? It'll be like a portal world where you can go and enjoy any type of game mode you want, because, you know, I know that everyone has their type, and every person has their different type of game. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my game mode.
I don't think they were ready for that question.
Yeah, I didn't really follow with it either.
Shut the fuck up!
You should run for mayor.
I really
Thank you very
should.
much to our excellent candidates.
deputy.
I will first be asking you a question from the audience, and then I will be inviting someone from the audience to ask you this question directly. So first off, this is from David Summers. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about your fellow candidates? Keep it short and snappy, and then I will be inviting Veronica Mars to ask you both a question directly.
Okay, I say this. I like the fact that they actually invested in trying to, run for office. That shows at least a modicum of interest, even if it is a self-motivated interest, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Michael Razalite told has done a lot of paper pushing, a lot of legislative work, which is necessary. I don't truly think is the way results happen, because the last year is evidence of that. But he has some skills there. I will give him that. As for Alana, I think, well, she says she was in the street. She tried to be police. She ran with a gangbanger. She a singer. She's not afraid to try some shit. You know what I'm saying? She's not afraid to go into a new territory. And it takes some tripas and some stomach to be able to make it out there in all these different fields. It says a lot about a person. That's what I like. But, and, she, she's easy on the eyes. It's not a bad thing.
You're not so bad yourself, Edgar. Look, my fellow, nominees they're all intelligent. Edgar is, I've had massive respect for Edgar since the day I met him. He's a very important person in my life. I look up to him. I may not talk to him all the time, but he's left an impact on me. And I do take his word very, very, very into account all the time. I think him running for mayor, he has the knowledge, and he obviously cares. he knows what he wants for the city, and I think he'll get it done. Michael, I love that he's running because, you know, Nino's not running. Nino is not running, and we need somebody that is already going to be like, we need someone in the campaign that knows what they're doing, that has the knowledge in a mayoral office, and I like that Michael has those visions in mind. Jose Gerardo is Jose Gerardo. Thank God he dropped out, or I don't have to say anything.
Veronica, if you would like to come on up.
Hi guys, I am Captain Veronica Mars from
get back down on the stage. I'll say
What? Are you talking to me?
Oh, not you, sorry.
Oh, great. Hi guys, it's me, Captain Veronica Mars from EMS High Command. Edgar, I specifically heard you talking about the hospital and big plans that you have for the hospital, EMS and doctors. Well, as a member of EMS High Command, you have never spoken to us. So, you know, why don't you go over those plans so I can actually hear them for the first time?
Oh.
Thank you, Veronica. You're right. I have not had a chance to talk to EMS, and hopefully I'll have chances to talk a lot. Now, my philosophy is a for us, by us way of operating. Now, the philosophy will be the same for DOC, it will be the same for PD, it will be the same for the hospital. It will be the same for the EMS. If there is an issue with EMS, there is only one group that knows how to fix it. It's the EMS. If there's any problem with the hospital, there's only one person that knows how to fix that. It's the people working in the hospital. We talk about our PD having issues, but there is only one group that know how to fix it. It's the people showing up every day to be PD. Now, same with DOC. As it stands, there's been this philosophy that the mayor is supposed to get in there and be a genius that has all the answers, and he's supposed to start implementing plans to magically fix all these problems. I reject this notion. It's a farce. It will never happen. Now, the idea is, you know, tell the dog, what do you need to come, like, to be motivated to come to work? I had some very illuminating long talks with Stacy and with Dr. Watson the other day. And these are all things that I had never heard before, and I'm sure if I'm to talk to EMS, I will hear the same. The important thing is that there is a motivated group of EMS workers constantly. The important thing is there is a motivated group of doctors, DOC, and the mayorship needs to be as a servant to these. Whatever they need, whatever they asking for collectively when they say is the issue, the mayor office is supposed to use whatever levers and power he has to put unrelenting pressure on the people that can make those decisions happen, and have complete trust and faith in those committees that are developed. So again, if there is an issue that Veronica Mars and the EMS have, they are the ones who are given the ability to give us the solution. And we put all our power, our effort, our budget into backing it. Again, this same philosophy will be with the PD, with the DOC. Guys, if you don't think it's odd that a sitting mayor, rather than select the chief of police that show up every day, that is backed by the entire department.
Chat, what's the next?
You don't think it's odd?
What's the next question we should ask?
Come to the city.
I need a spicy one that was actually asked to political candidates.
The way they see it. If you don't think that's a problem, I don't know what to tell you. But this for us, by us movement is the only way I promise you things gonna get done. Veronica Mars, if there's issue and there needs to be something done, it's you guys who have the answer, who tell us, and we get it done for you. And you will always have that open channel with us, because without EMS we're dead, period. Now you have mentioned already that you have opened up a means of giving aid up north. That is incredible. Incredible. And that, like, go-getter, getting shit done, not waiting for everybody else to get it done. Like, those are the people that need to be empowered in the city. And every branch needs to have figures like that that are backed, period. And it needs to happen with an administration that shows up every day.
Oh, we should ask about the kids, yeah.
To serve. That's my Answer in short.
Oh, do you guys mind if I take the next question?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Please
go ahead.
do, please do.
Candidates. Recent census data shows a disturbing fact. The population in Los Santos and the state of San Andreas is declining. And as of right now, we have literally 0 children being born. As anyone knows this, there's literally no kids in Los Santos. So my question to you, candidates, what do you plan to do about the aging population of Los Santos and the population decline? Thank you so much.
Well, I could think of a couple reasons why most of us are infertile, sanguine. You know,
Guys, it's fun to just have
I think
random
it's
questions for
sad
them to
that
answer.
the population of Los Santos is declining. You know, being here for a while and being a
Immigration
thriving
is the
city back in
answer.
the day, and people of all different statues and, you know, brains and just personalities just gone. I believe what I could do to bring life back into Los Santos is, like I said, events. Make people want to come and stay at events and stay around for life, for celebration.
I've got one specifically that I got.
I think
from,
that's
an audience member.
I think everybody in Los Santos is really creative. I think everybody here is.
I would promote a Los Santos immigration
artistic,
program.
and they all have something on their mind. They're just afraid to show it. I want to pull out that creativity from you guys.
I have just
I
one
want
that's
everybody
not
to come
exactly,
up,
civically
and
applicable.
bring points to me that will
question.
that could possibly liven up the city. Because honestly, you know, you go to like Senior Buns sometimes and it's fucking empty. That's the heart of our city. That's our food. That is our heartbeat. Senior Buns is where everybody's supposed to hang out.
Get 1 or 2 more questions and then wrap up.
I mean, it's a
because,
food court,
you know,
for
it's
God's
been like
sake.
an hour.
And it's usually empty.
Good call.
Honestly. So sad. But I do plan on fixing it.
They need more drama, I agree.
Okay, now this here, you touch at the heart of the matter. What I'm about to say is perhaps the most important part that you take away from this, okay? Because it is entirely possible that Edgar don't get into office and we can put into effect the things that we're talking about here. When I said in the very beginning again, what good is being millionaire, what good is being successful if you're living in a barren wasteland? That it's not happening by accident, guys. That is a deliberate and concerted effort. The city is being purposefully being made to turn its populace apathetic and demotivated. Because while that is happening, you are slowly being conquered. I said earlier that the city currently is being divided up and forces that you cannot see are claiming this city, big pieces of it. I talked about big buildings being erected. There is one right above Legion Square. When you're done here, I want you to go and I want you to look at the insignia and the flag. Think of it as a gang flag that is pasted on that building. Then start looking around the rest of the city and see it popping up everywhere. You guys are currently, or we are living in a place not worth fighting for, and there is a wave coming, a torrent, that will drown everybody here. The only shot we have to stand against these forces is to have a society worth fighting for. And currently we don't have that. Recently, the courthouse was blown to smithereens. Have you seen the gang flag attached to that? It is very similar to the one above Legion Square and every other building in the city. Now there are forces in this, there are persons highly placed in this city who know about it. Members of your government that know about this slow takeover. Or rapid, I should say. Ask yourself why you were not told, why you were not warned.
What is he talking about?
there is something so much bigger with this election. That is why I say that there maybe will not be another one after this. If I no get elected, if you leave here not giving a fuck about this, it's just some other political bullshit. Remember what I told you and open your eyes. Start to watch those things. It is happening.
Find out in RP? Oh,
Unless
shit.
you don't have the
Edgar
strongest PD
conspiracies?
that's ever
Fuck
been
yeah.
in this city.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you don't have, in addition to that, the strongest like group of regular, honest working folk who want to live and have a city they want to live in.
I love Peppo's RP
And
chat.
unless you don't have the collective
We need to get him on
united effort
Roleplay
of all of these
Podcast.
factions of our city, we are doomed. There is people that know about it, but they're afraid to speak it. I'm here saying and putting my life in jeopardy because I know what's coming.
Why
I've
is
been beyond
my-
the veil and I was shown things.
Why is my thing on? What is he talking about?
Thank you.
What the fuck was he talking about?
About the
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure someone just tried to shoot him, but the gun didn't
Them
reach.
kids, we don't need kids in Los Santos.
Oh, shit.
Thank you very much for that secondary interjection. I have here a question from one of our fine citizens, Alfonso
I didn't ask
Sebastian,
for
who
kids
asks,
in Los Santos. I asked what they
are
would do about
aliens
them.
real? And is the government covering something in and
I
around
asked
Mount
what they would do
Gilead?
about the declining population. They didn't. I'm not saying we should fucking have kids. I'm saying that was an easy softball question for them to say we're gonna work on immigration. God, if I was, by the way, if I was actually mayor, do you know what I would do? I would plan events literally to bring back people from the city who have immigrated away.
But they're not how you imagine them.
That'd be a smart idea, actually.
I know. I would have actual events that encourage new people to come to the city to try it for the first time.
I have never seen
Event
one,
to catch James
but I
Bond.
read about them in
Whoever
a
catches
YouTube
him
comment.
first. It's like Golden Snitch.
Exactly.
As for other aliens, I believe beyond the ice wall, there are certain creatures that we are kept from knowing.
I thought, what the fuck?
What we have to focus on is not a fucking alien underground or beyond the ice wall. We need to focus on our city here. Us.
Wow,
Wanna
flat
ask
Earth
you-
mention. Wow.
Aliens are
You wanna stop
real.
after this question?
Aliens
Then we'll move
are real. That's we have two different counties. We have aliens of Los Santos County that go into Blaine County. And we have
Build a
Blaine
wall.
County aliens that come into Los Santos County.
Should we let them, like,
What?
do their final
I
statement?
didn't say they're illegal.
I think that's an
They're-
excellent idea.
I'm a Mexican.
next.
I'm Mexican.
have another
I'm an
question, okay?
immigrant.
I'm also Mexican.
I relate to these aliens.
Do
I'm
you have
an
any more
alien,
questions, or should
okay?
we let them do
I'm
their
a
final
fucking
statements after this?
alien. We're all
What was that?
aliens.
Do you have another question, or should we let them do their final statements?
Okay,
I
we're
think
all
final
fucking
statements.
aliens.
You want to announce that?
So yes,
either or.
I believe aliens are real, and they're
You could
out
announce
there.
it, Max.
We're
Go
all
for it.
here in front. And you know what? Some people are just genetically, genetically prepossessed to look like aliens in the face, and
What
it's
the
not,
fuck?
It's so sad because they can't look as pretty as me.
She does have a good face card, though.
Wow.
Very inspiring stuff there. We're gonna let the candidates do their final statements now. Thank you everyone for your questions. We'll start with Edgar.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna read you something that is very important. Okay? This is verbatim, and it's come from our laws. This is the law, verbatim, about the election process. A justice will open election signups for a 7-day period prior to voting at City Hall. The signups collected via City Hall will be entered onto the ballots as is, without alteration, to ensure transparency and maintain
Wow,
the
Cyprus
integrity
was one of the only
election
groups
process.
that did make it till the end.
The department will not alter or change any person's entry from
Honestly,
their City
W
Hall
Cyprus.
application when being placed onto the ballot. Verbatim. The
I'm
ballot
sad
is
Hades
entered
collapsed.
As is and not altered and must remain transparent.
Well, I guess it's still around, just
Now,
different.
I will read you Remember that another blurb from the Constitution of our country, San Andreas. The justices are responsible for preserving the integrity and safety of the state, the Constitution, the citizens' rights, and the laws of the state.
It's just Talia.
Justice has said, if I see Edgar's name on the ballot, I'm erasing it.
And community blah wiggle blah wiggle.
If he wants to run, have him get Nino and Princess, make a law and sign it, pass it through to put his name on. Now there's a big issue here, guys. This election in the state of our city, I cannot say how important it is, you know already. But do you, if the Constitution says the justices are responsible for preserving the integrity and safety, do you feel safe? You have people showing up to hear a debate, and the people running, half of them not even here. They're not holding rallies. They're not spreading their message. They're just spraying graffiti everywhere and putting AI GIFs on Twitter. Now, what's more important here? I told you in the space of 8 months, I have been convicted of 2 things. But the justice says I'm not letting Edgar run. The Constitution allows me to. And I say let the people decide. Now, they have some discretion, of course, if someone is acting in bad faith, but I don't think that's what this is. Like, if in 2 days I'm putting my name on the ballot.
Me when I rage bait.
And if the judge scrapes Edgar's name, I'm going to challenge this, and it's gonna go up to the Supreme Court of the city. I want you to understand that law should not be gate-kept or this position behind anything. The only keepers of that gate should be the public. Again, in the space of 8 months, I have been committed of 2 crimes. I leave it up to you to judge whether I would be a good representative and servant for the public. Motivation, showing up, is the most important thing.
W Rage
I
Bait
have
Mickey.
that. I have told you of the dangers
W Rage Bait
that we
W
stand
Mickey.
before,
This
but
city
also
needs
think to
spicy
yourself
love
what we can
watching.
do if we work together. It has to be a collective effort. Everything can be solved, and it's not going to be solved by Big Brother government building something for us. If you think the solution to any problem is Big Brother government stepping in with construction crews, you're a schmuck. I tell you straight. I came from Warma, where we didn't even have electricity or a telegram system. You would be surprised at the creativity and fucking like human spirit, what it can do when it has limits. We have so much going for us today. The mayor has a budget of $500 million.
Wait, Cyprus ends tomorrow?
$500 million of untapped potential. That's your money, not the mayor's. I want you to remember that. There is no reason why any institution, government institution, should be lacking pay. And there should be no reason, if there is a motivated individual in the street, that they shouldn't have the means to make something happen if they're motivated.
I need to get caught up
Lastly,
on the lore. In character.
I know
Maya
it's on the
Livingston,
street,
thanks for the 51
but
months.
there's certain lessons you learn there. When you mess up there, you catch a bullet. When you mess up there, you lose your money, you go bankrupt, or you go to Yale. These guys had 1
Yale?
year to fix our problems. Maybe
Like the
they meant
university,
well,
Yale?
But their work is impotent. And what consequence is there? Do they get fired? Do they catch a bullet? I'm not saying they should. Do they go to Yale? No, they're rewarded with more terms. They get to spray graffiti on the walls for another year telling us be heard. Fuck being heard. How about we start doing? Make sure you vote in this election and pay attention to what's going on. God bless you guys. God bless the United States of San Andreas.
Oh, wait. Does she have our closing remarks?
Oh God, oh God, God. Look, enough of me, you know, being a brat and being my
Brat Summer.
eccentric self. time to be serious. I'm gonna be serious. Look, guys, Los Santos to me, it's more than just Los Santos County is more than just the county for me. There's community here. There's people that I see every day and I talk to, and I you know, see them around town and living their life, living their best life, working for the things that they have. I have family, you know, I have people that I rely on, like my fiance Pred, who, you know, hasn't been around recently. I have Carmine, and I know how everyone is indifferent about Carmine sometimes, but Carmine's a good person. I have family, and everyone here has family. Sometimes it's a battlefield, you know, there's wars going on every street. And most importantly of all, Los Santos is our home. Los Santos County, everyone here that's listening to this debate, this is probably your county. Most likely this is the county you live in. I lived on every single side of this place, and
how'd she get kicked out of the police?
from the streets, and living under a bridge at one point in my life because I was so damn poor because I was in debt, to living in a house with people and creating, you know, new friendships and camaraderie. From meeting rooms and from chaos to calm. I'm not promising perfection here, guys. I'm promising real leadership. Leadership that listens to you, that understands, and that fights.
I feel like Mickey and
that
Lang
fights
need
for
to catch up.
Every single one of you. This election, it's important. Like Edgar said, it's the most important election there is. I believe that too. It really is the most important election. It's not about who's the loudest or who's the richest. It's about who's ready to bring balance to Los Santos County. Honestly, I'm really proud of Los Santos, but I feel like I can make it just a bit better than it already is. I'm ready. I just need your guys' trust to be able to vote for me, and I just want your trust, and I really hope to gain it with my policies, and I will be campaigning for the rest of the week, and hopefully run a couple events so that I can do some rallies for y'all and possibly host even more debates with, you know, just so people can be heard. You guys can ask your questions. But you guys are the most important people here. Not us, just because we're running for mayor. It's you. You are the voices. That's all I have to say.
Can I ask you a question, Alana?
Oh, Andre has a question. Can he ask a question?
I think he should. You know what? Why not? If both candidates are happy to do so.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer a question.
I know. One more question.
All right. Do you want me to get up on the mic?
Yes, yes.
On the mic, please.
All right, sure. All right, so I got a question for you. So, listen, this is an important one. If you was elected to the mayor's office, what would you do about the threat facing the city from an organization known as the Faceless?
The Faceless. I've heard inklings of the Faceless. I don't really know what they are about. But if they're a threat to Los Santos County, I will make sure that the Faceless are eradicated.
Ooh,
Any
nice.
threat to the people of Los Santos County.
That
any
is.
That
I like when they answer that
is
way to
threatening
criminal organizations.
to bring
like
instability
the politicians should
and more
want
war
to
in
destroy
the streets.
those organizations.
It's not going to be allowed.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
I will gather all the resources that
Even
I
if
can to.
We need to
put
separate
put
what
to action
characters
that
want
is
versus what is
neutralized.
OOC good content, right? The Faceless is
It'll be
OOC
eradicated.
good
Yes.
content.
They will be eradicated.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I said.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay. Edgar?
But like, why wouldn't they say that?
I will say this. There are many threats facing this city. You have said a name that carries with it a lot of fear and weight. Senor Mickey mentioned some foreign threats as well, coming from the east. I reiterate to you, the only way to stand against this is to have a population that is motivated to have something worth fighting for. Then it
I
will
don't.
not matter
Omnipotent. I don't think
what
it's
the
just
organization
Buddha's
is.
sandbox. I don't think that's
Whether
Buddha's
it's the
view on
headless,
it either.
The legless, the shoeless, etc., etc.
I don't think Buddha even has that
We need to focus
mentality.
on us to be strong. Strong hospitals, strong EMS, strong citizenry, strong PD, a motivated populace. That is the only way. I will tell you still further that I believe it is wise to depart from here as soon as possible, because as it stands, it seems to me a dark cloud is gathering above us. I thank you.
That usually does happen at night, but
Ursula, wrap it up. We should get out. Everyone should get out of here now.
All right, guys. Thank you all for attending the debate. We really appreciate it. Hopefully you've got some great ideas as to who you like, who you don't like, what the current stage is. Keep an eye on your ballots, and don't forget to vote. Voting will start on, I believe, the 13th. I'm sure someone will correct me if that's wrong. Past that, thank you all. Drive safe. Get the fuck out of here. Can't stay here, but you don't have to go home. Blah, blah, blah. Closing time. Yeah.
I do give a shit.
Mr. Castillo, if you were a word, I'd like to.
Come on, listen,
catch
we
up
gotta
with
get
you.
out of here now. It is dangerous. Come on.
Why?
I don't know why he spoke that last question. Come on, let's move. Let's move, Mickey. You're in danger. Everyone here is in danger. Tell everyone to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible.
Ooh, I love danger.
Tell everybody to get out of here. Guys, everyone get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Go now, go now,
You have your
go
car,
now.
right?
Mr. Sinclair,
Hey, I got a bus here if anyone needs a ride. I got a bus over here.
Are people speaking?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Stay here. Everyone get out of here. Alfonso, don't stay any longer. Get out of here fast. Get out of here.
Come on.
Mr. Clan.
Why are people tweaking?
Go, amigo, go. Don't stay here. Don't stay here.
Why?
Do not stay here, amigo. Go, go, go.
Al Sab, I'd love to catch up with you actually if you have a moment. I'm only in town for a bit.
Yeah. I mean, I'll follow you.
But did you drive?
I did. That's my car right here.
I'll ride with you.
Okay.
Max, Breckers, I'm gonna oh, is Breckers here? I'm gonna catch up with Al Sab real quick.
All right, sounds good.
Who's driving a bus?
Hey, so why did he fucking name them? Amigo, where are you? Get out of there now. Get out of there now.
I'm getting out of here. Yeah, I'm in the car with Al Sab.
Okay, drive. We have to go somewhere. Go to, drive towards the docks. Okay, I will give you the location. What is your ping?
Okay, we're going to the docks. Okay. Can you trust Al Sab? Are you friends with him? I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Okay, well, are you friends with him?
358. Yes, me and Al Sab go way back.
Okay, goodbye. 358.
Way back, my boy.
Way back. I'm guessing you what? So you support this Edgar fellow? Who the fuck is Edgar? I've never met this guy. Very charming speaker, although I will say.
I haven't made my mind as far as who I'm gonna support for this election. I just wanted to hear what they have to say. But Edgar is using these tactics of fear-mongering, trying to convince people that, like I told you before the whole thing started, he's being very cryptic.
What's going on, Al Sab?
I don't know. I've been gone. I got lost in this massive sandstorm that hit Sandy Shores.
Oh my god, I heard a lot of people were trapped in a sandstorm. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was the worst and best times of my life.
You know what they say, fear is the mind killer.
Is it?
Okay, someone didn't fucking read the books.
What books?
Okay. He who controls the spice controls the universe? No?
Oh, talk about that, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but by the way, after book 3, it gets really fucking weird.
I haven't read the books.
No, I mean like really fucking weird.
I heard it gets really, really weird. Like they start fucking worms or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, one of them becomes a worm.
Well, you know the worm is good, right?
Yeah.
Without the worm and the spice it produces, they would never have the advanced technology and expansion to ever travel other planets.
This is true. But I'm saying it does get really fucking weird. I mean, like, the author eventually was doing, like, some crazy fucking drugs, and then his son took over at some point, and yeah, it gets wild, yeah.
Damn.
All right, well, I want to meet with this Edgar fellow, see what he knows. Why is he so scared of the... What's your relationship with the Faceless? Are we even allowed to... It feels like mentioning their names like saying Voldemort
You know,
or some
truth
shit.
to be told, my relationship with the Faceless is pretty brief. He came into... Oh, I think they were trying to threaten us a long time ago. There was this incident with Larry that happened where they came down to the bodega and the cops got involved and he was arrested. And then he might have told the cops that that was the Faceless attacking, you know, the bodega. So it seemed like the Faceless knew about it, heard about it. And then it came down to Blarney's, you know, a couple weeks afterwards. When we got into a shootout, into a little firefight before they took off in their helicopters. And that's all it was.
Huh. Do you have any
shit.
smokes?
Speaking of Edgar, he's calling me right now.
Yeah, tell him to meet us here.
Hey. Yeah, I'm at the docks right now. Okay, all right, we'll be there. All right. Bye-bye.
Where are we going?
I'll hide it. Okay. Dante, can I drop you off somewhere?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is above my pay grade.
Here, do you need a lockpick? I got a lockpick for you if you want.
Oh yeah, so I'll get myself back.
There's a car over here to the right.
Yeah, if you need anything, though, I'm on radio, right?
Wait.
All right, we'll do.
You never even introduced me to this guy. Dante.
Dante Rivers.
Oh.
Member of No Cypress.
Oh, how's Cyprus going? Still north and south?
Yeah. We're trying to rebuild, you know?
Reunify?
I gotta talk to Mickey real quick at the docks, and I'll be free afterwards. I mean, we are united when we get attacked as Cyprus, but we have our own, you know, different kind of politics within. Does that make any sense?
How's Lang been? I've been out of the city a bit, but I still need Lang
much
for
better,
some help.
much better. It's just, you know, Lang is Lang.
Is he around?
He's a grumpy old man. Not today. I don't think so. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, well, I need that grumpy old man. He's supposed to help me with something. Next time you see him, tell him Mickey was looking for him.
No problem. Edgar just called me. Tell me come bring my car over here, and to hide it from, like a bird's eye view, I gotta park it somewhere.
Yeah, park it inside. Oh. You know, this is where I get my weaponry shipped in?
Right behind you. No, I'm right behind you. I have no idea. That's not us. Me and Mickey's guy. Of course, yeah. I got an AK.
Why did Andre say what the fuck he said?
Okay, first of all, I don't know who the fuck you are. You go calling me, asking me to moderate this debate. Number one, I don't know who the fuck you are and who you think you are becoming mayor. Number two, hustling everyone out of there like you know some crazy shit. What the fuck do you know about the Faceless? Who are you? What do you want?
Who said I know anything about them? Are you trying to get us killed?
What is going on? Edgar, I'm so confused. Why would he ask that question at the mayor debate? That's one. Two, there was a shady guy with a camera taking a picture of you and Alana as soon as that question was brought up. And now there's a helicopter just hovering over here.
They're watching us.
Oh my God.
This shit might be cooked, amigos.
We're going to have to get out of here. We can't talk here. They
There's
know
no
we're here.
there's no outrunning this shit, man.
They
Let's be
know
honest here.
Does
What
anyone
do
have
you
a
know
gun?
about-
I'm a horrible
What-
shot, but give me a
What do
gun.
you know about them is the real question. Why
Well-
did you let him get up there and ask that fucking question?
I didn't
You're
know-
supposed to be moderating it. Now you're going to get all of us killed.
I didn't know he was going to ask that question. I was asking dumb, stupid political questions. You think any of your stupid shit talking about food courts or anything else matters? No. First of all, when you ask questions, you talk about Fortnite maps. You talk about your favorite pizza place. Those are real political
You
questions.
asshole, you were supposed to fucking set it up. No, go get someone up there to ask something to get us all killed.
They brought that guy up there at the last second. I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
Moderating. You said no more questions.
I don't know who
He
that
kept
is.
He kept telling me I have a question to ask. If I fucking wanted him up there, I would have.
I don't know. That was Ursula who let him up there.
You see a gangbanger walking with fucking purple flags. Why are you letting him?
I don't know who he is. I don't know why he's talking.
Well, when they come and knocking, I'm gonna say it was your guy who did it.
You wouldn't dare. I don't know who that guy is.
I'm gonna say you put him up to it.
Do it, and it'll be the last thing you fucking do. The Faceless will be the least of your concern.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Oh, many things.
Edgar, how about this? How about we just go home and pretend this never happened? I think it's probably for the better. We just gaslight ourselves and thinking this never happened.
No,
Amigo, but like,
that's a
did they
terrible
watch?
idea. It did happen, so they're clearly interested.
Yeah, but if you don't think about it or you don't speak about it, it won't be a problem, right?
I like that
was-
idea.
I was doing political theater. I was saying there's a big bad enemy that we can't see. Pinche China, this building, Nest Corporation, just some fucking boogeyman to invent so we can fight against it. Wink, wink, no, no. Then this cocksucker shows up and names drop the Faceless. Who do you think that guy in the mask was?
No idea.
Take a wild guess.
Well, I am
The Faceless?
somewhat in debt to them, so.
Ay, Dios mío.
What's that supposed to mean?
Worse.
What?
It gets fucking worse.
It's complicated. Listen, I'm in debt to a lot of people. The Faceless one of them, though. They're
For what? What are you indebted for them to?
Edgar, I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know what the fuck I should ever even tell you about who I am. I don't know why I don't just fucking kill you and throw you in the water right now.
That'll be the last
Whoa,
thing
whoa,
you
whoa,
ever
whoa,
do.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Come on, Mickey. You think he's gonna do something?
Sab, you vouch for this guy? I don't know who the fuck this guy is. All I
I
know.
don't know who the fuck you are. My guy Murphy said I'm gonna call these guys. Okay, call him.
You're lucky you
Listen,
have
you
a
can
very
trust
soothing
Mickey,
voice, okay?
And Mickey, you could trust Edgar.
What the?
Fine.
The problem
You want to
is,
know
where do we
who
go
I'm
from
in debt
here?
to? A long time ago, I was also mayor. And then I used that money that I embezzled from the state to go on a spree of robberies, and then eventually had to take that money and try to resurrect my best friend. And now I have none of that money, and I'm in debt to a shadowy organization in the South China Sea who, guess what? It turns out, use the Faceless to supply themselves with weapons. So I'm in debt to them and the Faceless. What? You want to know more?
Shit, it goes that back.
Fuck.
Yeah, it goes that bad. Anyone got a smoke?
Murphy,
I did.
how much do you trust? How much do you trust this Mickey guy? A scammer.
Oh, I am definitely
That's
a
your
scammer.
reputation, boy.
Oh, it's a
think about you in the streets.
How?
Double
great
debt and
reputation.
scammer.
Double
Does
debt,
this
scammer.
scamming know any bounce?
No, no bounds. Trust me on that one. I'll answer that honestly. Scammer,
You
schemer,
don't think
planner.
so. Do you think Do you think this guy could be so cook that he tried to scam an organization way beyond his fucking wildest dreams?
Oh, absolutely. I'll answer that for you.
If I don't make it home in half hour, we're dead. Don't even bother looking for our bodies.
The fuck is going
See.
on?
See.
Well, now you know me. What about you? But yeah, that's pretty much me. Con man, scammer, extraordinaire. That's been my entire motto. Bullshitting my way to the top. Doesn't matter who it is.
Let me get this straight. So you know these guys, and you owe them.
Well, I don't know.
You tried to use their resources to get a one-up.
I did use their resources, but, you know, granted full and paid for. Let's just say my employers had we'll just say a crossover operation that might have involved some faceless gear that we failed at spectacularly. So now they want me to do some stuff for them.
And what exactly do they have you doing for them?
Oh, I'm afraid that's a little above my pay grade here. Or it's not, and I could just be lying.
You're talking to the future mayor.
Yeah, and you're talking to the former mayor.
Edgar, they're not gonna let you run.
They're what?
I said they're not gonna let you run. There's no way.
I don't think I will wait. I will fight them in the courts.
Oh, you should fight for your right, for sure.
What are we supposed to do? Just lay down and die?
Think you go home, you know, eat yourself a nice little meal, and just maybe sleep it off.
There is no meal, Alfonso. I cast the dice. I took a gamble, and Andre walked over there and threw a fucking grenade. Now we all marked men. And I'm not going down alone. I'm dragging all of you down with me.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Come on. I mean, nothing has happened. It was just a helicopter. We're good.
Oh yeah, nothing happened. They're just watching your every fucking move. Ay, 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 the chief is calling.
He was there, like I said. This fucker was there.
Hola.
Oh shit! It's about to open a lot of can of worms.
I'm gonna go prepare for all
Hola,
this shit to
Mr.
get
Turner.
Sabina, by the way.
How you doing? I would much prefer to talk in person. Somewhere definitely with an extremely solid roof.
This is spicy tea, chat.
I will call you in 5 minutes. Bye.
Is somebody coming?
No, that's just the chief of police.
Did he bring up, you know who?
No, he didn't bring it up, but I think we can all assume why you want to talk in.
Yeah.
Listen, I was not making a play against them. But after what Andre did, there is no going back from that.
Why would he ask that question? I don't understand.
That's out of line from him. He never does shit like that.
You think he was put up to it?
Has to be, right?
Mickey, why the hell did you let him up there?
I'm gonna be so honest. I was engaging in Twitter drama. That happens to me from time to time. What you? Oh, I'm sorry. You asked me to moderate
How
a
are we
debate.
supposed to believe this guy?
Do you know who I am? Do you guys understand? When you ask me to go and moderate a debate, I'm just thinking what kind of insane fucking questions I can get to get a rise out of people. You think I'm actually caring if someone comes on the stage or not? Have you ever seen me operate any event like that? You think I'm buttoned up? Jesus Christ. You guys clearly don't know me. But I want to know you, Mr. Castillo, if you're going to be the future mayor. Who the fuck are you? Why are you calling me about this? Why are you so paranoid about the faceless? What's your relationship to them. I've told you who I am. Who the fuck are you?
Let's just say once in a while, you know, I might have bumped into these guys and maybe, you know, a little back scratching took place, that's all. But throughout all the back scratching, we knew enough not to look or see. It was all eyes closed, you understand? Blindfold, gag.
Right. Very much my relationship with them as well. It's a don't ask, don't tell kind of situation with them.
It's a eyes wide shut party, you understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
Okay, but we were having a big eyes wide shut party. And then someone waltzed along and ripped off the gag, the eyeballs, and bared everything open, amigo, and I don't know what's to be done now. But you are well connected. You can definitely ease the tensions.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me just go and shine my faceless symbol into the night sky, and they'll swoop in, and I can converse with them like, you know, Chief Gordon and Batman back in the olden days. Yeah, let me just do that real quick.
Oh, you can do that?
No,
bat signal.
I was being facetious. They only they call when I don't want to speak with them.
When is the last time they call you, amigo?
A couple weeks back.
You know, you said you owe them one. You know what that means, right? That means for the rest of your life, you fucked.
Oh, I very well know I'm fucked. But if you want me to be perfectly honest, my debt to them is, well, if I was to put it in monetary terms, is probably only 2 to 3 million. My employers in the South China Sea, well, I owe them a debt something to the tune of 12 million.
Muy interesante.
Holy shit.
Yeah, also it's 12
and how do you
million.
expect to pay that back?
Yeah,
Through
also,
favors?
Fuck. Can't be paid back through favors either. Can't be paid back through any other way except for what we, well, Al-Saab, do you trust these gentlemen?
Of course we trust each other. We've known each other for years, senor.
Well, you're running to be mayor, so...
We're talking so fucking openly here. What more is there left to trust?
Well, let's just say it's 12 million that has to be paid back by getting it in certain ways. Let's just say they need money stolen, not earned.
Somebody else's money.
Exactly.
And whose exactly are we talking about?
Well, depends. Was some Colombian drug lords one time. Another time it was, I don't know, the head of the Foos family who has a lot of money.
You said the head of the Foos family.
Different targets each time.
Do you know the patriarch of that family?
What, August?
I don't know his name. I only know of the patriarch.
Yeah, there's
and I have heard certain rumors of him.
Well, we were robbing from a one December Foos, eldest son of August Foos. As far as I know, the children of the Foos family are all kind of broke, cut off from daddy's money. But August Foos and Foos Financial Fidelity are one of the main investors in Los Santos. Very rich. They were just one of our targets, though.
Interesting.
Investors, you say?
Yeah.
Well,
How else do you
what
think
is-
this city recovered after the financial collapse from the Sanguine War? I'm just making up lore.
Well, I don't know how it recovered, senor, but it is going quickly towards another ruin. With all of us in it.
Edgar, what is it that you really know? Because you're talking about this pending doom that is gonna just approach Los Santos. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, exactly.
You're saying that a lot of the city is walking around with their eyes closed.
I know that is the lore, yeah.
You don't think it's kind of strange you see these big buildings being erected? Whose money is that being erected with? We're fucking living in
It's been
squalor,
canon
meanwhile,
lore? Wait, really?
Big portions of our city is being bought up
Fuck
and
yeah.
claimed by a force that I don't recognize.
I love the idea that the
Maybe
Foos
if I go
family
into the
is one of the
mayor's
main
office and put
investors.
some pressure, I will know who it is. It's important for the people to wake up, to take arms against it. But even then, I don't dare to name them. but somebody else named them for us today. And these are not the type of men to forgive loose lips in that nature. They will punish everybody involved. They will put the responsibility on Edgar. They will put the responsibility on you. I will make sure of that.
Wait, you're gonna shift the blame to me, really?
I'm gonna drag you into it. I'm not sinking alone. I told you, amigo.
Fine.
If
well,
I'm drowning, you're drowning with me.
Well, then, gentlemen, let's the four of us and anyone else involved not drown. Let's make sure we swim and stay afloat. Agreed?
I agreed, but I have a meeting right now with the chief of police, which will be very illuminating, don't you think?
Very. So go to it. We'll be in touch. I was only going to fly in for today, but I'll change my travel plans. I'll be around.
Benicio, keep a watch on this man, okay? Don't let him leave the fucking city.
Zaz.
Okay. I need the keys to your car as well.
Benicio, is it? Could you get me somewhere nice? Last time I was here, I stayed at the Pink Cage Hotel. Could I get nicer accommodations, please?
We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
Brother, what the fuck?
Blow dance.
Every time I try to leave this god fucking shithole bullshit place, I get dragged fucking back out there.
Sucks you right back in, huh?
Always sucks me right back in.
Such is life in Los Santos. Can never escape it.
They know more
She's
than
crazy though. She's fucking crazy. I still don't understand why Andre brought that up and Edgar is freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, he knows something we don't. Listen, I have a inkling of the Faceless. I see them as, you know, powerful. I mean, I don't know if you remember back in the day, there was the puppets who used to run the underground racing scene. There's always been shadowy, nefarious organizations. But
Time we get the fuck out of here then, huh?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get out of here.
Senor Sinclair, I'm going to be needing your number.
of course. And I'm going to be needing a much nicer place to stay than the Pink Cage. There were rats, rodents, cockroaches, and I'll need lodgings for my assistant as well, Beverly Breckers.
Make sure it gets done. What kind of place are we thinking here, senor? Look, I'm learning much about you, but I don't think you're a Southside slinker.
Can you put me up in one of the hotels in the city, one of the penthouse suites? That'd be wonderful.
Of course. Yeah, I got money like that. Don't worry.
Are you being facetious, or you'll actually put me up there?
No, I'm serious.
Oh,
I'm serious.
wonderful. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. I got you. I'll take you to the Crystal Casino.
Oh, perfect.
How long you two known each other? Uncle Fonz and Senor Sinclair.
Years? I've lost count. How long has it been? 5, 6, maybe 20?
Yeah, 5, 6, maybe 20. Many years.
Okay.
Who's this? Who is this Edgar fellow, though?
That's my cousin right there. So
You trust him?
Man of many talents. It's one of the only people I do trust. Why not? Why you having such a hard time after our conversation of not trust this man? Practically saved your life right now. He could have slinked in the back, slip away.
No, I actually find myself trusting him, but it's mostly because I love his voice. Beautiful, sexy. Ooh, love the accent.
It's the Warman accent.
It's the I.
What can I say? I'm a sucker for it. Maybe that's why I find myself cautious that I'm trusting him too much.
We'll talk more. As far as your number...
Oh,
where
right.
is it? Where can I find it? Pass.
I believe it's also in the yellow pages. Listen, I'll be in touch. I'm going to check in here. I'll be around, if not tomorrow. Are you both around during the weekend? I need to catch up on a lot of this.
Yep, I'll be here.
Okay. Goodbye. We'll be in touch.
Adios.
Dude, I love this. I love this arc of Mickey and Breckers. We have suites at the Crystal Casino now. Courtesy of Al Saab. Much work to do in the beautiful. But I know you could take an elevator here. Damn. All right, chat. Well, the RP is RPing. Looks like we got a story arc to pop into in GTA Roleplay. I love when you come around for like one day in the city and then it ends up being like, yo, it's time for a story arc. That's fucking sick. All right, guys, GTA Roleplay back on the menu. We've got a little story arc to do. I have always wanted to roleplay with Peppo too. So this makes me super excited. Love it. Is Peppo streaming right now? I'm going to go and raid Peppo, I think. Is he streaming? Let me see. Twitch.tv/Peppo. Love it. All right, we're going to go raid Peppo. And I'm going to jump in onto this this arc because this sounds... Listen, anytime... I will always come around the city and do stuff if there's like a good, cool arc going on. And this is just perfect for me. Also, anytime I get a role play with Sab, Peppo, that's a yes from me. So I have missed getting to role play with Peppo. So I have to take this opportunity to like actually go back in. Anyways, chat, go join the raid. That is it for the stream. A little bit of a shorter one today. A little bit of Yap, a little bit of GTA. But we will be live again tomorrow. So yes, stream tomorrow and then TBD for the streams on the weekend. I'll still post a update in the Discord. I have a thirst trap coming in for the Discord. We'll bait some people from Instagram with that one. Chat, thank you guys so much for the stream. Thank you for the subs, for the follows, for the bits. I also have to hop on a call. I'm actually excited for this. I'm hopping on a call with Chatterbox because I'm working on some fitness plans with him, which is gonna be fun. So yeah, we're getting in shape. That's the plan. Chat, thank you guys so much. 07s, join the Discord, follow the Instagram if you haven't already. And that's all for the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and we need to cook up that Clean Boys heist too.